No sound.
Let's try that again. We're working now.
Yes. I thought it's my bloody system this time.
No, it's the ongoing issue of the sound, Dan.
Yeah, tell me about it.
It's
Good
going to
evening.
play up on StreamYard as well as.
Oh yeah, definitely. It always plays up.
the radio.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sit back, relax.
Yeah. Oh, there's Jordan. Hello, Jordan. I
It's
was saying,
Jordan.
although no one heard me, hopefully people come in. I decided to go live because I wasn't feeling up to it Wednesday. Obviously, Ash went live on Wednesday, so
Yeah.
decided to go live today.
All right, George Bond.
Hello, George.
So how is everyone tonight then? Jordan, yeah, so have you been babysitting, bouncing at mother care? Because I feel like I'm knackered already.
Yeah, I know what feeling. Yeah. Excuse moi. I was wondering what that bag was for. So I ordered off eBay. Given a very random bag. Very random. Whatever. Whatever works. Oh. Busy then. Busy. That's good. Yeah, I've got to wait till Tuesday to finish the shed off. The roof's more damaged than I thought it was. So.
Yeah. But that's because of the stupidity in the world. It's like no one tells you these things.
People not knowing how to filter a roof properly, yeah.
Aye, definitely. Can you
So
hear
the
me
wet
okay?
got into it. You're quite low.
Oh, I can be a lot higher. Trust me. I can be a lot higher if necessary. You know what I mean? There you go.
Yeah,
I can be a
too.
two.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
bad.
Well, I've got the machine in front of me now, you see.
What on earth is...
Yeah, I can do all sorts of me. It's just like that, and that's the way it is. Just being guardian. Yeah. Jordan is crazy.
My wire's all weird.
Is it?
I don't know what's going on with
Is
that.
it that bad? Crazy.
Fine, but it's just... I don't know.
It's just sometimes it happens like that.
Hello, Mark Wiley. How are we doing?
Yep. Sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes it's crazy. Good evening. Good evening, everybody.
Everybody. You know I was going to sing that. Playing on the radio, weren't I?
It's me. DJ Sparky. Sparky.
You tell he's got a new toy to play with.
Oh dear. It's good fun, I must admit. I enjoy that.
Let's put that glass up there out of the way. One advantage of having a shelf directly above me. I can stick stuff over on top.
Definitely high. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh, they've just been out guarding around. Oh, that's not too bad. Been guarding. Did he cut the lady's bush then, did you? It's a simple question.
Hello, Big John.
Big John.
got a big job
Big
tomorrow.
bad John.
Seeding a new lawn. The customer accidentally killed last year. Yeah. Hello, John Perks. Yeah, the accidental killing a lawn. Yeah.
It's always the same. This is always the same. Or they always kill the lawn.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's Ash.
Is Ash.
Hello.
He's
How
in
you
the
doing?
freaking pub.
Yeah, doing good.
How do you know I'm in the pub?
Because the background, I can
Hang
tell
on,
by the
there
bloody
we go.
back.
I'm not in the pub. I'm behind the garden fence.
Yeah,
There's a
can tell
garden
you
fence, yeah.
It's in the pub garden. I can tell that by from here.
I'm not in the pub garden at the moment.
But
Let
you
me
were.
turn myself around.
Oh yeah, okay.
Quite a nice day, so you know, why not?
Oh yeah, told you he's in the
That's
pub,
true,
didn't
yeah.
I?
I thought I'd best come over here because of the bloody music and stuff. I've only had a handful, about 5, since we finished.
You're getting worse.
And what time did you finish?
You get worse.
5, well, 10 past. You know. Might as well use the facilities.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Jordan. Jordan's confused as to what day it is now.
It's Friday. Yeah, I seen you pop up. I was at the bar and I was like, oh, I've got to go out.
No problems, as they say.
Bars, when am I going to the pub with the Legion? That sounds
So
weird.
basically, everyone, don't ever go on live with Scotty, right? When he's having a tantrum, okay? It's worse than a 10-year-old kid getting a chocolate bar from a sweet shop.
Hey?
Trust me.
Yeah,
He
let's
lost
not do
his
that.
shit tonight. I could have done the same thing many times over, but I've never seen somebody as a psycho like him. But he was fantastic. It should have been on You Being Framed. He would have got the blue jackpot. That would have done.
Basically, I was rather late to
Party.
onto the radio because everything was going wrong.
Oh, I'm on tomorrow, I am. I managed to get a
Yeah,
slot for tomorrow.
I had absolutely no audio at all. And then my keyboard decided to stop functioning, so I ended up kind of whacking that, and I've lost a few keys, and the keyboard don't work anymore. So I have to use the old Apple one at the moment.
What? Has John posted a video of us in chat?
Has he really? Let's have a look. Is it
I
most
can't look
wanted?
at the moment.
I'll have to have a look now.
Where is he? Bravely man.
I got this. Go to channels. Not yet, it hasn't.
Not yet, no.
The world is coming to an end, eh? Huh? Yeah. It's a shock, John boy.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to shoot. I might pop up later when I'm a bit more steaming.
Okay,
Yeah.
no worries.
The internet's shocking round here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Right.
bit like everything else.
Yeah, I'll see you in it.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah. It looks likely that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks likely next Friday I'm actually going to be in the pub myself, so we're switching the roles there.
Oh, that's quite good then.
Hopefully for not too long. We just kind of need to
Yeah. Just need to be
examine
there.
this venue,
Yeah.
see if it's any good.
Aye, definitely. Yep. Oh dear. Yep. Back in. Let's see what time. Went wrong. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. No worries.
No worries.
No worries.
Don't worry
Don't worry.
about a king.
Don't worry. Be happy. Be happy. Be happy. Be happy.
Lost it.
I've lost it years ago. I've lost it years ago. I've lost it. I've lost it many moons. Hey, I love that one. Well, hey, yeah, hey. Sounds like, woohoo.
Sound like you're a tin can.
Hello. Can I do that one? Woo. Hello. Woo. Hello. 1, 2. Hello. 1, 2, 2. Yeah, it's not too bad. Wild echo. Wild echo. Wild echo. Wild echo. Hee 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 hee. Wipe out. Wipe out. Wipe out. Wipe out. Woohoo. 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 It's like that, and it's like that. It's like you. Wow, you can do all sorts of this bloody thing. Blimey. Oh well. That's how crazy you've got to be in the world. Got to be nuts in the world. Oh dear. So other than that, Jordan, why didn't you pop up and that? Unless you gotta go relax somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I'm just debating what to have for supper.
Looks likely next week. For a little bit, I'm going to be in a pub.
Not getting legless, or you getting legless? Which one?
I'm going to have at least 1 pint there.
Oh yeah, you've got to have a pint. Yeah, you're in a pub.
We're basically going there to look at the venue and see if it'd be any good for the meetings.
Yeah, yeah.
And they've suggested 7, so might be a little
Oh, that's fine. No worries at all,
late
Jordan.
to an extra, you know. The birthday bash. Ash's birthday bash. So I had to mute the smart speaker because it was starting to try to listen in.
They do, don't they?
Damn thing. Does that every now and then.
Yes. Oh dear.
It's occurring here then.
It's a bit slow tonight. I thought more people might have popped up.
Okay. Oh, blimey. What's going on here? Oh, yeah.
I'm just watching planes land at the moment.
How are we
All
doing?
right, Dick Small Engines.
That sounds wrong, Jordan.
Big Dick in the house. It's like a porno movie. He's been watching them kind of dirty things what everyone else has been watching, like Swishy.
Yeah, I don't know what that Steam game he's playing is.
Yeah, I reckon it's definitely something to do with something.
Yeah. Seems a little bit risque. But say.
Oh, Big John, yeah, I agree with you on that one. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, if you want to know what shed a Scottish shed looks like, just let me know. I can always put the picture up. Well, starts something good, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's been a bit of bodging here and there. I had to.
Bodge didn't like it.
Yeah. Well,
Why not?
Turns out the back of the shed's definitely a bit. Well, it was up against the wall, so I think water must have ran down that wall, and yeah, it's kind of affected the back of the shed slightly. And I've made it work.
Aye, a good chippy always does.
Really? Just found a full book of stamps and I've just bought some. Damn things. What's occurring there? Oh no, as a group chat I've just been added to. I do not know. Oh gosh. Okay, right, Al. I've got to read this now. Who's been added to this group? Probably people I have not spoken to since. I have not spoken to a single one of those people since leaving college. Oh, really? Oh, back in 2 seconds.
No problems, I'll keep the hold. So what we're going to give away then, Jordan, check your Facebook. Yeah, I don't know where everyone is tonight. Normally, everyone's around, usually. I see we've got Nightbot in the room, as normal. We always have Nightbot.
Sorry about that.
Not a
That
problem.
should be one of the people that I know. They want to double check something tonight while she's out doing street pastor role. Hang on.
Yeah, I do like the wingtips on them. Very colourful.
Hang on.
Beautiful.
Copy.
Slightly longer roll for that one.
Let me just
Right, the E2 beacon lights are on.
hang on. Go away, Facebook. Urgh. This is why I don't like certain group chats. It is just annoying. I thought I had. What was I saying?
Yeah, John Perks, sing a song, Sparky Boy. No, I don't sing, thank you. I just crack mirrors if I sing. Trust me. You don't want to hear me singing. Chris Reardon, on the other hand, yeah, no problems. You want to hear Chris Reardon? Listen to him in the morning. He'll rock you to sleep. Yeah.
Jim, the Sky team's due out tomorrow at 08:40. That's a shame.
Annoying.
But you're going to get the Swiss anyway, so life is good.
Who's up for the actual flying experience of the shortest runway? This plane is going to nowhere. Hello, Crypto. Hope you're well.
There we go. Group chats. They're annoying.
Yes, I know.
Hello, Crypto.
Luckily, ours is not that bad.
Spontaneously been added to a reunion group chat thing. I'm like, really?
Just tell them you're a vicar. You know what I mean? You don't go to them kind of things.
I should put that. I'll bring my holy water.
You can see the bloody headlines on that
I'll
one,
bring
can't
my
you?
spirit, rum.
Oh dear, you know what I mean? Oh dear, you can see the headline on that one, can't you?
Oh,
You can always see the good side about that. Laugh about that one. Oh dear. I was bringing the temple water. She's mad as hell normally.
yeah. Whatever works for people. Oh. It's not as easy as it used to be to meet up at that location, because I used to have my auntie and uncle who used to be a crasher, but I have nothing to do with them because they are complete idiots, to say the least. They can't be bothered to tell me a family member in my own town, well, no, family saying that, but they can't be bothered to tell me a family member in my own town died last year. Which is not cool. Not cool at all. on earth's going on here? Emails have gone a bit. Yeah. My days. Look at all that absolute rubbish junk emails. Cleared them out yesterday. Already had 3. Get fed up with it. Yeah.
So what you've been up doing? Anything nice crypto? Anything good? I see the weather's not too bad today. It's not been too bad, but we've had a mini storm here. That's about it, really.
It's just a bit breezy, yeah. A little bit. Not
Yeah,
too
well,
bad.
you get that when you open. With an open shed.
Yeah, it's only until Tuesday, and then
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
sort
all
the,
well away.
finally get the roof done and that'll be the shed done.
Yeah, nice one. That's no problem, Tim.
No worries, Tim.
As long as you're well.
Yeah,
That's the main thing.
that is. The sighting going. No, okay, right, cool. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, dear. Wendy's okay. Yeah, that's fine. There's no problem. Weather's not too bad then. Oh, dear. I don't know what I feel for supper tonight.
Hmm. Tim is fantastic.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Surprising Jason Hughes hasn't been in yet. Well, like I said, so I just shared you out, by the way.
Okay.
Shut up. Oh, got your sticker in the post, Tim. Today. Well, did you get the A4 sticker from him? Did you? Your toilet seat and stuff like that. So you got like, I know what I mean. Just don't forget you get toilet seat ones now, and you can get some really nice ones, funny faces.
Fair enough.
Whatever floats your boat.
Catch you later, Tim.
Take it easy, Tim. Look after yourself. Oh dear. Oh, dear. I don't know what
Whatever's that being? I don't know why that's been recommended to me.
You get some crazy
Just
crap
got-
recommended.
No, I just got a notification about a open mic event thing. Just like, do
Yeah.
they want their windows shattered?
Crazy.
I don't know. Don't know what that's going to be.
After about 10 pints of Guinness, you'd be all right.
No, I wouldn't. 10 points against, I'll be dead.
You'd be singing
Can't drink Guinness.
Alice. Who the effing is Alice and stuff like that.
I was listening to that earlier.
And yeah, I've been listening to it for days. Oh, I've been very tired, very busy today. Putting the new mixer onto the system.
Hmm.
Then I took my bloody earlugs out 3 or 4 times. Bloody cats jump more than a meter high in the sky, you know what I mean? We got some new rodents coming on Tuesday. Some Syrian hamsters.
All right.
Yeah, well, I wanted to change my meat produce, you know what I mean? So,
Ah, really?
Freddie Star. He
Stir,
ate my hamster.
stir fried hamster. Hmm.
Now I've got 2 hamsters I'm rescuing. I'm looking forward to it. There's nothing to them, you see, to look after them. Just keep them fed, watered, and played with, you know what I mean? Yeah,
I can imagine it now. Sorry, I went dead on the radio. My hamster just walked across the mixer.
Hey, well, luckily it's a tablet now, not a mixer. That's a good thing about that thing, isn't it? Now stops the cat going onto it.
True.
Aye, definitely. Oh. Oh dear. Yeah, bought a coffee maker off eBay. Very cheap, extremely cheap. It's called ESP Pod, and very nice coffee. But it also does frothy milk as well,
Ooh.
and it's very, very nice.
I've been back
Anything
on the cold brews this week. So.
Oh, I've got all mine done and dusted. I've got my 2 set up already done. I've gone for 10, strength 10.
Oh, I don't know what coffee it was Mum put in it, but proper strong. Nice.
I like you put 5 in, strength goes up to 5, but mine lasts me a couple of days. My God, it's strong.
I'm questioning if Mum put the whole bleeding tub of it in.
Oh, why not? Yeah, why not? Cold brew's good for you.
Considering how warm I was getting doing the shed, yeah. It was good.
Hey? Oh my God, I got to take a picture of that. I don't know. Give me 1 second. I'll send. Somebody just sent me that.
Yeah, you didn't want to hear that. What on earth? Okay,
And that's what I
then.
said. That's what I just said. Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the things that put me off having a snake is frozen rodents.
Yeah, but do you find if you get frozen rodents, do you mix them up with chicken and beef and pork? Like McDonald's do. Or
Yeah.
KFC do.
I remember way back when I used to help out in a pet shop, I was having to sort through the rodents, and there's one time, my hand got caught on. Well, I caught my hand on one of the feet of one of the rats. My hand bled some.
No.
No.
Well, that's how they make McDonald's, isn't it? They put mice, rat, cat, dog, horse, whatever they want in it.
But not ice cream because the machine never works.
Well, the ice cream never works because he's always coming into it.
Ah. Yeah, that was my fault. That response was my fault.
So that was served up at Toby Carvery under fire for Mum's blast of foot-long hot dog served into the sun.
Okay, then. Could they not find a bun big enough? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, dear.
Yeah, crazy, that isn't it?
Yep. Definitely crazy.
Just be right back.
Maybe a snake will like McDonald's then. What on earth? That's okay. Yeah. That link was, yeah. News article. That kitchen got redecorated. That was quite a quiet bike. Makes a change. Normally the bikes going down the road are loud and obnoxious and annoying and they do me head in. Well, it's actually two bikes that go up and down the road. One doesn't even live on the estate, I don't believe. The other one, I don't think that bike's technically legal how it is. It's done so many modifications to it. It's dangerous. Well, it's a different story. That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering, Crypto. The live streams are very quiet at the moment. Very quiet.
Is everyone out today? Was it being Friday? Yeah, could be.
Possible, yeah. Maybe I should have titled it "The Bar is Open" or something like that. Or something like "Who's drunk then?" or something like that. I ain't.
Not yet, anyway.
Not this week. Actually, that's technically a lie because Tuesday I was in the pub. Yeah. Tuesday I was actually in the pub, so. Oh, come on. Screen protector's a bit dodgy. Be good to see everyone who can. If you say so. That's worked any of those buggers since even college. Oh, I don't know. Always cracks me up when people go, "Oh yeah, let's have a meet up and all that." It's just like, well, I haven't spoke to you for many years.
If I had to speak to my
No, I
friends,
wasn't actually hungover. I was very much busy doing the shed Wednesday, and it was quite tiring and rather irritating.
if
Not
I
gonna
had to
lie.
speak to all my friends at school in the old days, you'd have to get a shovel from most of them. Sorry to say, most of them's gone. They've either done drugging, they've either done usual stuff, basically. You know what I mean? All my past people, I've never hanged out with them, so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bit of grave digging never comes in handy.
Some of my friends in college, I'm surprised they haven't, to be fair. The amount they used to drink is just like, turn
Matt.
down. Literally, if they had half a chance, they'd probably order 4 pints together for themselves, drink them like squash, you know.
That's it.
Some of them. In fact, the person I was trying to arrange this meet up, she was quite bad with the drinking. There's like nothing to her. She's a stick.
Yeah.
And she used to try to keep up with everyone else with the drinking. It's like,
Oh, bloody hell.
bad move.
Not good.
But like the second drink, she was paralytic pretty much. She was still going.
Yeah, I know a few girls like that. One shot and they're anybody's.
Literally, it got to a point one time she was that drunk that she couldn't make it to the bar herself. So she was getting other people to get her drinks for her. She asked me to get her drinks. I got her a Coke. She didn't even know.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it.
She didn't even know it wasn't a mixer.
That's a pain in the ass, it is, you know what I mean, when people do that. What somebody sent me now?
Cheap
Yeah,
night
well,
out.
I've just said to you, Jordan, that's your kids, isn't it, Jordan?
Could well, some of those nights out could have ended up quite badly for her, to be fair.
Yeah. I remember once going to work with a box of Quality Streets and Roses and literally went to work and literally 2 hours later it was all gone. That was the best times.
Yeah, the worst one was as a nightclub one time. There was one of the local bands. So, well, them along with some other bands, they're all playing there. So basically, as a metal band invaded this busy nightclub. It was absolutely hilarious. And my friend was there. She was drinking like crazy. Ended up in the it's not really a beer garden because it's like Not on the ground because of how the nightclub's built, but it's open, so it was legally classified as a smoking area. So she was in there and she ended up having a panic attack. It's like, oh, great. But one having a panic attack, one threatening to chuck up here, one's just chucked up, setting the other person there off of a panic attack because you can't do
That's crazy.
sick.
Man.
So you had two people have a panic attack at the same time. I was like, oh, this is eventful. Nobody's sober here.
I remember.
Quite frankly, I was probably actually the most sober one there, which is pretty impressive.
That's mental. I was the only one sober at certain parties, but I remember my best friend.
I wasn't actually
Isabel.
sober, but I was the most sober, if you know what I mean.
Isabel was the best one of all. She was a laugh. She was a radio DJ.
Yeah,
And I remember she said, "Are you going to ride these one of these like rides?" I said, "Nah, you can go along." And she's been drinking for most of the day. And I said, "You're going to be okay." And she started spinning. Oh, you saw a sick fly. Oh,
No.
and she come off and said, "Did you think it was me?" "Yes, I did." "Yeah, oh yeah, it was me." "Yeah, but you just covered half of the people."
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, she couldn't apologize enough. It was so funny.
I don't really do drinking out now, saying that getting too yeah, it is getting quite expensive.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Literally, the only times that I've actually really had a couple of drinks out is with the Legion. Really, we have a couple of drinks.
What was I going to say? Guinness one's brought.
We ended up having a couple of drinks on Tuesday because the meeting failed massively.
Yeah,
we couldn't get into the venue because there was a bit of a misunderstanding with the booking. So we all ended up going into the Weatherspoons.
Yeah.
Sat around a table, chatted a load of rubbish, didn't actually have a meeting, had a couple of drinks. Then it decided to rain.
Well, Guinness has brought coffee out.
I had 3 drinks, which was actually meant to be 2 drinks, but it ended up being 3. Well, not technically 3 drinks, it was 2 1/4 drinks because one ended up flying. Had to be the one that I bought too.
Yeah, Guinness has brought cold coffee out. So yes, cold coffee is apparently really good. Apparently it's really good.
I can't drink Guinness anyway, so
yeah. And I don't drink, but my friend said you will like it. It's a coffee flavour.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I don't like Guinness whatsoever. I don't like drinking at all. He said, "Try it, be a man." I said, "No, thank you." But I'm going to try it, maybe.
There's a coffee flavoured rum now. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a case of I don't really want to buy a whole bottle of it to find out if it's any good. I've been there, I've done that. And believe me, that particular rum was not very good.
Yeah.
It would have made very good
firelighters.
No, it would have made very good paint stripper. Horrible.
Well, I know there's rum out there with coconut rum.
I don't like coconut rum.
Put it this way, this coconut rum was apparently from Jamaica.
Yeah,
He imported it, Jamaica one, and apparently one sip of it, she was gone, literally flat.
There's this one particular rum that I've. Thing is, it's quite expensive, so that's why I haven't tried it yet. But I can guarantee, if I did have it, it would last me a very, very long time because I wouldn't be able to drink a lot of it in one go. This particular rum is, where's the percentage on this damn thing? 71%. Yeah. It's where does it come from? It comes from Ghana. The only issue is it's 45 quid.
Bloody hell.
It's a strong rum imported from Ghana to Cornwall. Oh, they stocked that one too. Okay. Oh, now I'm going to have to look at the rums which they got in stock. Yeah, I tried that one. What on earth is that? Oh, that's a cool looking design bottle. Let's have a look at that. Oh, there's a Caribbean. Okay. Oh, it's out of stock at the moment. That's a 40%. That's normal percentage of rum. I don't. Mint Baileys and ice cream. Don't drink Baileys.
My missus likes the Baileys. So,
Caribbean rum. Ooh, that is a cool looking bottle. I like that. That's a 38%. Ain't going to be paralytic on that one neither. Then. So that's cool. Okay. That's a whiskey. It doesn't even have the percentage of that one. Okay. Yeah. There's apparently a mango rum as well now, and local Weatherspoons has that one in stock. Not tried it. That's always a better trick, is if the there's a place that's got the drink, try it there. That way you don't waste your money on a bottle. That's it, I'm getting a drink. Don't blame you. Yes. That's what I did with the Captain Morgan's Tiki, which, in my opinion, is absolutely disgusting. I will stick to my spiced or dark. Don't like the white one. That's got nothing to it. Nah. Not a fan of the white one. And the tiki is just revolting. I couldn't even drink it. That's how bad it was. I was like, no.
I've never drunk
I managed to deal with the white one, but I was like, yeah, I'm not drinking that again. But the tiki is like, no, that is absolutely revolting. So, yeah. Couldn't even drink that one. So, not a fan. It doesn't seem to be very popular neither. Wonder why. Either that or the bottle seems to always be about the same amount in that bottle in Weatherspoons every time I go in. And I do go into Weatherspoons on a nearly weekly basis. God,
so Weatherspoons breakfast has changed.
That makes it sound like I'm always in the pub, but I go in there on a Sunday lunchtime for lunch on a regular. But yeah, they got a new menu, Weatherspoons has.
Because I've been told the breakfast is more smaller and dearer.
I don't know about that. I'll never get in there in time for the breakfasts. We're always in there after 11:30 and they stop the breakfasts at 11:30. Or we're in there a couple of minutes before 11:30. So we don't get the chance to get the breakfasts. I'll just live on my jacket potato from Weatherspoons because I know it's safe.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes a jacket potato isn't the best, though. Sometimes they put the butter on it, sometimes they don't. It's a bit of a pain when they don't put it on because they put the butter on the side and then you kind of have to hoink your feeling out of your jacket potato to put your butter in to put it back in. It's a right
We've got over 40 jacket potatoes in our freezer.
Wow.
All I do is 8 minutes in either microwave, then 3 minutes in the oven.
Mind you, I went to a different cafe last Sunday. Ended up going to the independent one, which is a bit more pricey. Ended up having ham, egg, and chips, but yeah, didn't feel too great after that. So I'm questioning if those chips were actually safe.
Yeah, the one thing I like is spam, and not one person in this town cooks spam.
Boom.
So I like spam and eggs. It's like I walked in there. It looks like if you shit on the carpet, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But my local got a new coffee shop that's open now. They're meant to open last month. Yeah, it was last month. Yeah. They're meant to open last month, but they were obviously delayed. But they opened on, I think it was Wednesday they opened actually. And, you know, I was looking at their menu because they got 2 other locations. I was looking at the menu. I went, well, won't be going there because that's not safe. And then someone actually commented on the post saying, do you have any gluten-free options?
Mhm.
I was like, here we go. Wait for the no. But we consider it, which never is the case. To my surprise, they went, yes, we have gluten-free cakes and vegan cakes. And we are aiming within the next week to get gluten-free bagels. So hopefully I also have vegan bagels too. So that'd be good. Because that means that my friend can eat that too. Which is dairy free.
It's like somebody bought me a bar of chocolate a few months back. Dairy free, vegan free, everything, right?
Oh, the cardboard chocolate.
Yes, absolutely cardboard chocolate. Put it this way, so I recommend. I tell you something. So I give it. So I told my little friend, said, go and get this bar of chocolate for you, so you'll enjoy it. Trust me. And the words she come back with me, I can't even use on the stream.
Yeah, that's not gonna fucking. That's a stupid idea. Right. Person just recommended a particular pub because he's apparently doing shifts there to keep himself occupied at the moment. I'm just like, that's not even accessible on public transport. So no. We don't even know how to get there. Silly billies.
Some people are, I'm afraid.
That threw me off. I was going to search for something then. Doubt I'll be able to find it. Don't think I've got it on there. No, I don't. Too near. Nope. Okay, whatever. Who cares? Must have been saved elsewhere. Yeah, I've been there with that vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free chocolate. It is like cardboard. I had a friend that kept buying it for me for Christmas. I was like, yuck, no. I think one year I ended up putting it in the food bank.
Yeah, I've done that a few times. Have you ever
Like,
seen
no.
have you ever seen the chocolate milk named Vegan Plus and Vegan Friendly?
No.
It's like you could literally tip it up, right? It comes out like jelly.
Oh.
And apparently you have to fridge it for at least 24 hours before you drink it. Like, no, thank you.
Vegan Plus. Vegan Plus milk. Was that? Oh. Is that it? Yeah.
Hey, Jason.
That don't look right. That don't look right. Hello, Jason. If it's the one I think it is, yeah. I have seen it in the shops. Strange. Seen it here and there. I am back. What have I come back to? Jelly milk. Yeah.
Yeah, don't go there.
some sort of vegan milk, which is a bit strangely designed. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a vegan cafe. And it's barely ever open. Barely ever open. Like maybe 3 times a week it's open. It used to be a cafe. And that cafe closed down. Then a butcher's bought it. So there's a butcher's for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Then this vegan company bought it, and they were like, oh look, we bought what used to be a butcher's, you know, we're making it good and all this and all that. The place absolutely stinks. I don't know what they cook in there, but it smells horrible. It smells like something.
It's just
It's going
died.
to sound a bit backwards, yeah, but died. Yeah. We went in there once. It was when we were doing Poppy Appeal. It was 2020, I think. Yeah, because we were out on the street. We needed coffee. So we ended up going there. Don't know why they decided to go there, but we went there. None of us could drink what they referred to as coffee. It was revolting. Like, no. That's the first and only time we ever went there.
I walked into a
At
cafe
that point,
once.
there's 2.
The worst cafe we went into was called the Dime Cafe. We walked into Leeds one, and we literally sat down. He stuck to the furniture,
Oh, yeah.
and I said to the lady, "Said when
That
was this
moment,
place?"
you know that the place has not been clean for a while when you step to something. Yeah.
They brought a breakfast out right for somebody, had more grease on it than their face had.
Oh no! You're just
And I
like,
said, "I'm out of
could
here."
could I get a chisel to remove this from the plate? Like,
We just started there laughing. Like, I've got to go. You know what I mean? And it's like, shit. I'm gonna go.
Oh, I remember one time when we were on our outings, when my nan was still alive, my dad was still alive. We used to take my nan out on a Sunday quite regular. Went down. I think we went. Yeah, it was down to Dawlish. We went, and the usual cafe that we would go to wasn't open. So it's like, that's kind of foiled the plans because, you know, we went there every time. So we ended up having to try find a different place. So we found this place. You know, it was like, looks all right from the outside. Went in and sat down. And my nan was like looking around and she's like, it's got carpet. And he's like, okay, yeah, it's got carpet. It's got carpet. Yes, you've already said that. It's going to be expensive. And he's like, yeah, all right. Yeah, thinking she's joking around. Yeah, we ordered the food. I think most of us had like, they go all day breakfasts we had. Now had ham, egg, and chips. She used to live on that. Do that. Something like that anyway, as usual. And he was like, oh, yeah, came to a point of paying. They came out, you know, they had the receipt on a plate, and I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. That's never a good sign when it's on a plate. They put it down, pick it up. Yeah, that was a bit pricey. And from then on out, if we found a place that had carpet, we didn't go in there.
I think the worst.
But Nan's theory is if it has carpet, it's expensive. That's always her theory.
I think the worst
time we actually went to this like pub. Now she didn't really drink or anything like that. I was like, And she's like, it's got carpet. It's like, give it a chance. We'll look at the menu before we order. She's like, oh, what can I drink? Sort of thing. So, you know, we sat down at that menu. He's like, oh, yeah, pub prices, you know, pub classic stuff and all that. So he's like, yeah, that's fine, you know. And that was the first ever time my nan came across a J2O. She'd never heard of them before.
Blimey,
So,
really?
Yeah. think that was.
Yeah.
I can't remember if that's when
Chris-
she had a leg off or not. I think that was just before, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, I think the worst place I ever ate was before I went met the missus. It was called Chandelier Buffet, and put it this way,
Because
you
they're
walk-
fancy, Crypto.
yeah,
Trust me, that cafe, it was so. It was
mm,
more a restaurant, actually. It was really fancy.
Yeah.
It was like, ooh.
Chandelier Restaurant in Manchester. It was okay. When you
Yeah.
walked through the doors, the staff was brilliant. You picked a plate up, you think this plate's a bit small. Why is that? You look around the food. Why is there no one picking at the food? Why? I thought, okay, use me gut instinct, smell around. You can smell something really horrible, and it's like, okay, what's happened here? And now then the customer said,
Pretty much,
I won't
yeah.
eat here. I won't eat here. Why? Because you're a person that likes food, don't you? How do you know? Because you're picking up food. You can see you're picking up something. And I just realised my best mate was running through the doors, literally gone. He said, not a fucking chance. Not a chance. Malcolm and me just went straight.
Yeah,
Me and
it's-
Malcolm.
It was quite funny because I was probably like the only kid that was actually in that restaurant.
Oh,
I think
like
one of
good
the other
food.
giveaways should have been, but we didn't pick up on it. The tables had tablecloths. It was like, last time we went there, believe in me, we did end up finding another cafe in that place, which was on like a corner because
Mhm.
the original cafe we went to, it changed hands. And talking about bad food experiences, this was one.
Yes.
The eggs stank. Gone off eggs,
Not good.
uncooked bacon. This is
Yeah.
on a fry up. I think the hash browns were raw. And, you know, my mum took one look at it and went, don't eat that. Took it back. Was like, it's not even cooked and those eggs are off. I could smell them. But it used to be a really good cafe back beforehand. It's probably changed hands again if it is still open. It's probably, I imagine it's probably still there. But the plates are like that. They're massive. And, you know, they used to stack them full with the fry-ups. God, they were nice fry-ups. And I know I had the kids one, so it was like half the size of that, but I was still quite filling. So, yeah. And then
I
we'd
just-
go to the cross to the creamery, Gay's Creamery. It's quite well known in the Dawlish. Get our ice creams with a wad of clotted cream on top.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good old days. I mean, not being funny to food. Oh, it's
Ah,
backwards.
guys.
Hello, mate. How are you?
How we done?
Good. How are you?
Very
Yeah, doing
tired.
good.
Very tired. I got myself exhausted. I just came in. I was working on a mower and it was a complete fail. It irritated me.
Oh,
It
my
happens.
gas, in the carburetor, the gaskets were all. It was one of the ones that I got from along off the curb,
mm.
and the gaskets were pretty rough, and I don't have none on hand right now. And I tried to save them. As soon as I took the clip off the gas line, it started leaking everywhere. So,
Oh dear.
yeah. And I spent
It happens.
I spent a few hours out there with that thing this morning, and that happened to me. I was hoping to get it down and start it up and try it out, but not going to happen until I get a rebuild kit for the carburetor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when's your first live then?
I'm actually supposed to be Sunday here. Actually, Andrew was just talking to me about that here on Instagram chat. I'm supposed to be taking over his live for Sunday,
Yeah.
kind of, just to get the feel for how it works and everything. I hope I can do a decent job. It doesn't seem like it'd be too difficult.
It's two problems you have is getting the punters basically on the stream
Yeah.
and the second of all is your audio. Make sure your audio and video stay together. And then you usually engage pretty well. You'll have Mick supporting you. You'll have a few other good major channels. They'll come out as long as you make a poster or you know somebody that can make posters to tell them what they want. You'll be well away. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you get a poster video made or something for your channel, get yourself out there. You know what I mean? I'm guaranteed you'll have a good time. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, it seems like it'd be a good time. I never hosted one. I've been on a few, panels now, but I never hosted one yet. So
Oh, I've
Yeah.
been there. Scotty's been there. Ash has been there, and we're veterans for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, after a little bit of
Something like
practice, I guess I'll start.
Yeah.
Because eventually I'd like to start doing some of my own, pick a day of the week and do, maybe
Yeah,
do my own live streams.
Plenty of it.
Yeah, there's plenty of days where there isn't, any live streams on a Monday, Tuesday anymore,
That's it.
for example. So
So I really don't know what the schedule was. I know yours were usually on Wednesdays, but I think
Yeah.
you picked up Fridays for today.
yeah,
So,
This week's
then
been
what is-
chaotic.
yeah, it's been a bit switch it around this week.
yeah,
'Cause-
no problem. I seen your post up there. That's why I figured I'd jump on and talk to you a couple minutes.
yeah,
Plus, this is the first I got to see DJ Sparky, on a live stream. I talked to him a few times, but
yeah,
he made me a great looking, I call it my logo for my channel. It really
Yeah.
looks good.
yeah.
So what have you guys been into? Did you get into anything today? Any work?
Yeah, just the making getting radio sorted for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I've had a new
okay.
setup. I've had a bit of a new setup today. So yeah.
Yeah, I was on the radio
Okay.
today. We had a bit of a mishap
Meltdown.
with audio, as well as my keyboard decided it no longer wants to function. So yeah,
Yes,
upset
well,
with a
yeah,
few problems.
I heard you mention about that you did a DJ thing too. It's the first I knew that about you. I didn't know.
Mhm.
I mean, I knew you had your YouTube channel, but I didn't know you DJ'd too.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. And I got to listen to you, DJ Sparky. Yeah, I like your station. it had been 2:00 in the morning my time,
Yeah.
but I happened to be up, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go on. I went on to the DJ Sparky Club club, and I got on there and listened to you. You put on a pretty nice show.
The thing is about being in the morning for me, I have to do in the mornings. I can't do days, I can't do nights because I'm a carer for the wife. And 9
Okay.
o'clock is the cut-off point. Social media goes off at 9 o'clock every night. And then we have certain strict rules because I've been doing radio nearly a year and 4 months now. And I've enjoyed every bit of it. As you can tell, I mean, I've got the full equipment, but it's just one of the enjoyment things. When you get on that airwaves and you're playing your own tunes, you're fantastic. Full equipment, but it's just one of the enjoyment things. When you get on that airwaves, wow, you've got your YouTube on.
yeah. There's a bit of YouTube going on.
It's just one of the enjoyment things. When you get on that airwaves, wow, you've got your YouTube on.
Yeah. Blame the old man. I forgot to kick the microphone off.
Do people go up on your radio for chat or just play radio music? It's more so you end up playing music, but some of the presenters, they do actually get like other DJs in. Depends how technical you want to get with it, really.
I do news, weather in the mornings, and I do basically views of people, basically. But also I do on my website, DJ Club. I run with a good lady friend of mine, good friend of mine. She likes tongue and groove, so she's not into men.
Okay, well.
Tell her to stay away from our shed, then.
Yeah.
But what she does is she gets gift cards and she puts them on my website, DJSparky.club, DJSparky.club. And what we do is we do a guest like competitions, we do all sorts, and there's merchandise and there's donation buttons and all sorts. And then we've had really good responses of it.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
Merchandise is
like I
quite
said,
expensive. I've got no choice in the matter. It's nothing to do with me. It's Teesprings. It's quite expensive.
Yeah.
Back
I
one.
know-
Yeah, like it.
I'm
go on,
getting a
sorry.
sticker out to you tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
I'm getting one of my stickers out to you tomorrow.
Okay, I appreciate that. It's nice to meet you too, Grandpa. Okay, I like it. That's pretty
I
cool.
wonder who did that logo.
I wonder.
design.
Yeah, I
That's a
wonder.
pretty cool looking sticker. I like that. Yeah, I'll get you one out. I'm gonna get you guys one out as soon as I get them made here. I'm gonna use sticker mules, so I'm gonna try to get them made here pretty soon.
Yeah. You've
They're
got a
good.
good sticker. You have.
Yeah, they're good.
So yeah, I plan on doing that. I think this coming week I'll be able to get them ordered. So as soon as they get here, I'll get them out. I got yours too, Scotty. Thanks for that. I got that last weekend.
Oh, I got it quick. I only posted that out last week.
You must have a westward wind. Oh, you know,
they must have used the Eagle.
some of those Ukrainians coming over to the U.S., they brought it with them.
Yeah.
Yes. But other than that, how you been, Kevin, then? How you been?
I've been staying out of trouble. There's no fun in that.
Excuse me, it's unusual for you. You're normally in prison by now, you know what I mean? In the shed.
Oh, I'm in the shed.
I'm always in the doghouse, but that's another story.
Yeah, well, the doghouse is too small for me.
No, I'm just, like I said, I do the radio in the mornings. It's nice. Weekends, I'm doing 3 hours tomorrow morning, 3 hours on Sunday morning, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a challenge.
I had a fellow that gives me some scrap from time to time. He called me and he says, I have 2 big electric motors. He says they're about 3 feet long and about 2 feet wide. And I was like, they're not lightweight motors.
Yeah, that's a lot of copper.
I'm going to need a crane just to lift them.
Yeah.
So he's going to send me a couple pictures. So I was like, oh, okay.
Just make sure they're not like Chinesium copper.
Well, hey, copper is copper.
True.
I could turn around and just sell them for scrap metal and probably make $3 a piece.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, but all that weight.
Yeah. Stickers.
I thought she said knickers, not stickers.
No, that's Snickers.
Snickers.
Yes, I is an empty packet. Unfortunately.
Yes.
Oh.
Me and Kit Kats are the same in that one. I like me Kit Kats.
You've already woofed them down, huh?
What recently,
Somebody sent
neither.
me.
I don't know why that packet is still there.
Why does American people get 40 Kit Kats for like $4 when we have to pay £4 here for 20 Kit Kats?
Shipping.
Yeah, well, I'm saying to you because the UK is getting really tight at the moment with their stuff.
Hey, when they charge you to watch television, something wrong there.
I haven't watched TV properly for nearly 9 months. So I'm on radio or I'm on this. I'm actually watching at the moment Manchester Live.
You need a license to watch TV. Give me a break.
That's it.
Hey, when they
that looks cool.
When they start charging you to flush your toilet, then you know there's a problem.
Oh yeah, they do charge you. They do charge you for that, yeah.
I see what's been done there. That is cool.
They do charge you for the toilet fee here. That's 70 quid sewage rate.
Ah, Jesus.
And that's per month. If politicians had it, it'd be per week. They took enough shit.
Hey, if they want your money, send them the excrement.
Yeah. There's your phone. You're wanted.
Hello.
House phone, not my problem.
Hello, Edward Burke.
Hello, Edward.
Hey, Edward. Didn't you get the point? I hung up on you once.
I don't want to talk to you. Whoa, nearly dropped the phone.
No, got to dial tone that one. Oh, well.
Yeah, I hope that live stream is going to be okay. Because that's all I run everything off my cell phone. I don't have a computer right now, so I hope I'll still do all right with running off of a cell phone. That's what I'm doing this on. It's what I.
Backwards. Where are you in Pennsylvania? North, south, east, central, west?
Western Pennsylvania. Like Pittsburgh. You familiar? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm about 2 hours from Pittsburgh.
East or north?
The east.
Okay.
Wait. Well.
Closer to
I'm trying to think. I'm not real good with my directions. I'm sorry.
Closer to Ohio? West Virginia, Ohio?
Yeah, pretty close. like about Ohio, like Cleveland. Well, not Cleveland. Well, Ohio is probably about 3 hours from here. I know I can get to Sandusky, Ohio, in about 3 hours. So
Yeah, I was
that's
gonna
really the only
say, if you were
known
closer,
spot in Ohio I know.
if you were closer, I'd meet up with you.
Yeah. Where you?
I'm in New Jersey, just
You-
off of 80.
Oh, okay. I used to live a lot closer to you than I was. I was in Delaware. I just moved back here about a year ago,
Mhm.
back to Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'd have been closer to you when I was in Delaware, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I have family in Ohio, just south of Columbus.
Okay. I'm not familiar with Columbus, but I have heard of it. You know, I've been through it, through Columbus, but
Wheeling, West Virginia, right into Ohio, pick up Route 70.
okay. Oh, I'm familiar with that Highway 70. Okay.
The Ohio Turnpike.
Yep.
Welcome to Ohio. Leave your wallet.
Leave your wallet. That was nice about Delaware. Delaware had no sales tax. There was no sales tax there.
Yeah. No
That
income
was pretty
tax,
nice.
I think. I
don't think so. No, I didn't stay down there long enough for that. To even have to file income tax for Delaware. So
Yeah.
I went down and I stayed with my brother for a couple months and just to see if I was gonna like it. I didn't like it, so I came back to
Yeah.
this is where I was born and raised at. So
Yeah. You feel more comfortable near home.
yeah,
There you go.
that's for sure.
Yep. So. So Scotty, what have you been doing? Anything good?
Assembling a shed.
Oh. Already now you're the carpenter.
A terrible one.
Hey, you won't know if you don't.
Yeah, you can't be that bad.
I've injured my hand several times. Just about see my knuckle there.
You're beating yourself up.
The
Okay.
shed bit me.
I did this on a night tide.
Yeah.
It's where they
Yeah.
closed it up,
Just-
nipped the end off, and they left the sharp points, and I just hit it.
Yeah. I just need
Oh
to get
yeah.
the wood for the roof, and then I'll have the roof assembled.
Good.
Second-hand shed, and the person that had it in the past clearly didn't know how to felt the roof properly, and it kind of leaked and it rotted. Like,
Yeah, well, you're supposed to start at the bottom and
12.
work your way up.
yeah, I don't know what they did originally because it's been refelted since then, but yeah, it's like
And you
probably
can't
about
go
12 of the
from one
18
side to the other. You can't
parts.
go right. It's got to be south to north.
Yeah. 12 of the 18 pieces of wood I've rotted out. So I need a fair bit.
Yeah.
I did order some, but what turned up is like that thin. Yeah, about that thin. And then the
Right.
stuff
Yeah.
which is currently on it is like that.
The rafters.
So it's
Yeah.
a large difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Large difference in width. So yeah.
Well,
Gordo. Well, I've ordered the new lot and that should be turning up Tuesday. So
yeah, and that'll set you back a pretty penny with everything being so damned expensive.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the whole shed's cost quite a bit because I've had to get so much wood to repair it and building the base and all that. So it has not been a
A fun experience.
cheap experience.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Getting there. The actual structure is there, so it does look like a shed, not flat pack thing
Oh,
anymore.
good.
So it's just got no roof on it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You might have been
Hey,
better
that's
off
progress.
and just build a shed on the trailer. You can move it wherever you want.
It's getting a trailer in there.
That's
I
not
have
a
a tree
bad
in the way
idea.
where he's cutting down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I come up for a short visit. I'm going to bail on you. I've got a couple things to strip apart.
No worries.
Keep me out of trouble for the afternoon.
Miracle, isn't it?
Pair of pliers in one hand and a beer in the other. I'm good to go.
There you go.
All right. Good to see you back.
It was good talking to you, Kevin.
All right. Stay
Good
well.
talking to
Watch
you.
for my sticker. You'll see it coming. All right.
Yeah. You
Okay, I'll
take
be
care of
watching
yourself.
for
Look
it.
after yourself, Kevin.
See you on another one. Bye.
Yeah, definitely. Take it easy. Oh dear.
At least with the new shed, I actually have somewhere to put the sticker boards. So
Mhm.
that'd be good.
Yeah, I'm
Does
actually
anyone-
making like a.
Hey, it's Jordan. Does anyone know that
Hey,
the
how's it going,
Olight sales on? The Olight sales on right now, and they're giving out these things now. Past 4 days, and they've just finished. I've got one. I got one today.
Nice.
But it's a free. Comes with a free torch as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So all you do is buy a $1.99 item, like I did, and then you get that for free, basically. Oh yeah.
Nice.
You do realise you're sounding a bit like Zippo right now.
Yes. I did. Me and Zippo talked about this many times. You can't go wrong with Olight, I'm afraid. Especially with I've got what 8, 9, 12, 15 torches now with them.
Yeah.
I've always had a bright
Wow.
idea. Anyway,
Yeah.
so Jordan, so you've been with your kids today, have you? And chilling out, relaxing.
Yeah, this evening I've been out gardening
Mm.
all day. Got back in. What time did I get back in? Got back in about 4 o'clock.
Do you think your kids would do that then with the paint?
No, they would not. My kids would not dare.
My surrogate daughter would, and she has decorated a fence with her hands. Yes.
Yeah, mine. I'm a little bit old school with my parents.
Oh yeah.
So my kids would not dare.
Oh yeah. So the voice of reason, as they say.
The voice. It's not even the voice. It's the look.
Yeah.
If I give you that
Look.
look, you will put down whatever you've got in your hands.
Oh dear.
Preferably not in a mower.
Oh dear. Other than that, yeah. So as I say,
I'm back here with that 10 mil spanner. I need that.
To be fair, I get that a lot. that one I get a lot. I can't control that one.
Yeah. I imagine spanners do go for a walk, and you're just like, really? The 10 mil? Really?
No,
It's always at 10 millimeter.
Oh, the hammer
Definitely.
goes for a walk. Oh.
The hammer goes for a walk. Yeah.
Oh dear. Yes, the hammer always seems to go to walkies when you need them.
Mine seems to keep doing that with the shed builders. Like, where do I put my bleeding hammer now? Where do I put the saw? Where do I put my screwdriver? Where's my drill gone?
There you go, Crypto. I forgot.
On the beer.
First night off work, so crack open a beer.
Guys. Yeah.
I was working last night. Came home, had about an hour's sleep, and then I was straight out in the van.
Yikes.
Oh, man.
The things you do, eh?
Yeah. So,
Wasn't too bad because my eyelids shut a few times at work anyway.
fair enough. Quiet night, was it?
Yeah, really quite like.
Yeah, get in there, Edward. I just got to get the
Shed.
wood for the roof because turns out there's a lot more rotten parts than I thought. Yeah.
Have you looked at
It always
those
seems to work that way.
corrugated sheets?
I'd rather not have metal on the roof because it'll do me head in.
You can get the composite ones as well.
Oh, yeah, the plastic ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've managed to order the replacement tongue and groove wood to do the roof, so I'll be turning up Tuesday because I've already got the felt and everything to put it on. So
My neighbour's just done that. He's built a shed from scratch, but
Yeah.
he's on the roof. He's just used marine ply and just used the plastic corrugated sheets
all right,
and insulated it with polystyrene. Actually, doesn't look too bad.
fair news. Yeah. There's only one side of the roof that needs redoing because it's being against a wall and clearly
How's
that's
the
causing damage.
how's the floor on the shed? Flooring good, Nick?
Yeah, I only really had to replace one part, which was at the back where there's a hole
Yeah.
where some rodents have previously gone in. And there was two outside support beams had to be replaced as well. So there's a bit, but thankfully I got 8 bits of that wood thinking, oh, I only need 3, but I'll get 8 just in case. Good thing I did because I've had to replace quite a few beams along the way.
What
Well,
are you doing for a base now?
I've done the base. I've literally just got the roof from the door to put on now. The base is built with chipboard and timber.
Okay.
So
I did supply
and
you a
that's been,
photograph, Jordan.
Uh,
Was
You saw
that
that- I give you a photograph earlier, didn't I? That's his shed.
was that actually it?
Yeah, that's it.
I thought that was a shipwreck.
rude.
That's
But yeah, that's been repainted with
was that not the
uh,
wooden Titanic?
yeah, I've covered it with shed treatment, fence treatment, paint stuff, so it's
Oh yeah.
protected. Plus, majority of it's underneath the shed anyway, so it's not like it's gonna be open to the elements, thankfully. So, but I'm gonna have to build some sort of ramp up to the shed because there's a good foot off the ground now. I'm just
Yeah.
like, that's gonna be a pig to get some of the mowers in. I already know it. So we're getting there. We are getting
What
there.
I did with mine, because mine was quite high up. I got a Euro pallet and I cut off the bottom of it
Yeah.
and made it into an angle and just dug that into the ground.
Yeah. I'm probably
The
going to
pallets
end
are
up
hard to get hold
using
of.
what was my false floor in the metal shed
Mm.
because that should be about the same size and then kind of build it up at an angle.
Round here, pallets are easy to go to any
I got another pallet off me next door neighbour, so not too
Yeah.
bad. And
Yeah,
there
but
is
you-
actually one of the units down the road that's currently got some free wood.
go to
That's not
like
wrong.
fencing yards and stuff around
That's
here
it.
and they just give away pallets for free
Yeah.
or
Oh,
they
yeah.
just want
Up
10
in-
to get rid of them.
Up north.
My business park down the road, they are stingy for getting rid of pallets. They got like tons of them, which I don't use. And I just like, nah, we might need them. Hang on, you haven't used them for in the past 2 years,
Yeah.
so
The
you're going
issue
to
is-
suddenly need them
yeah.
after like 2 years.
The issue you've got these days that people don't realize is like when I go up Lincolnshire, a friend of mine, he built one. We put like 9 downwards on the floor, literally sunk them and literally built them up. And literally with doors, we had rid of off cut doors. We actually raided an old abandoned building for doors.
Mm.
Got like 20 doors and built the thing.
Yeah.
Cheap as chips, but you can't.
Yeah, I've
get
actually
I'm
like-
going to have to structure up my workbench though, because that is going to wobble like crazy.
Mm,
No, it's not my workbench that was in the metal shed.
no.
That's been destroyed. Has been taken apart.
What's that, the pallet one?
Yeah.
I
It's
was
too
gonna say,
low anyway.
I've seen people build whole sheds out of those wood pallets. Like they take old wood pallets and build a whole shed out of them.
Mm.
It's pretty
you-
cool. I mean, you can get
Yeah.
pretty crafty with them if you do, if you want to.
Yeah, if you cut the the actual chunky bits of wood, if you cut them in half and then you literally sink them in the ground, literally, you've got yourself a big base there, and you get 2 out of 1 pallet, so you're well away.
Yeah.
The workbench that
Yeah,
used
that makes
to be
sense.
outside the metal shed that's got the vice on it, that's going in the shed. I'm gonna have to structure it a bit because it's on like metal legs.
Mm.
I don't think they're really going to be sturdy enough for what I need. So I'm probably going to end up taking the metal legs off, building
There's
a
a
frame
cul-
for underneath it, and
Yeah, it's crazy. That.
physically securing it to the side of the shed.
Definitely. There's a couple at the
Frankenshed,
moment
yeah, it
in
was
the
a
UK.
Frankenshed.
Yeah, there's a couple in the UK at the moment. Bought 20 containers in Shropshire, and they've got just over 20,000 acre land, and they've just dug the pit, and they've sank literally 10 in the bottom, 10 on top, and they've welded them all, and stairs are in it. It's just been finished.
Bloody
It's
hell.
going to be featured on Grand Design as World's Metal Shed, but he's got 9 kids, right, and 4 have her kids. So you work it out how many kids you need to get with that build, and they want to get it sorted. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So you think about it, all the kids are gonna have each container themselves. You know what I mean? And then the family's got their own open space. But 20 containers cost them just over £10,000, and for digging and everything, and it's cheaper.
What are they?
And it's cheaper.
And what are they? 30 foot, aren't they? Are they 30
Yeah,
foot?
so 30 foot, about 30 foot. Some of them, and they're literally he can fit his whole car in it, no problems. And he said, "Well, we sank them, not an issue. The council was happy with us to do this. It looked like an eco house, and I tell you, so the welding skills he has is mad." And he said he needs an electrician. He put one of the asking for an electrician to come down. He said that will definitely need earthing. And I was like, "Yeah, I reckon so." There's some crazy people
Sounds
out
it,
there.
yeah. I might be insulating the shed at a later date, but not at the moment.
Mm.
Not at the moment. It's just
I
more
haven't
getting.
insulated mine yet.
It's
Never
more
have
just
to.
getting the shed actually constructed and being able to use it.
Yeah.
So yeah. At a later date, I might insulate it. We'll see how it goes. See how cold it is in the winter.
Well, it shouldn't be that cold if you've got like a halogen light
Yeah.
in your
well,
shed. As long as you
Yeah,
don't put your head near it, you'll be well away.
You'd be surprised. Those wooden sheds, they retain a lot of heat.
Yeah.
So,
Once you
It can't be
felt
as bad as.
Mm.
Yeah. Can't be as bad as my metal shed. God.
no.
the condensation in those are ridiculous.
Mm.
Yeah, don't get me started on that.
I mean, I like the old brick sheds. That's the one I like, is a brick shed. I don't mind them. The issue is, you see, when you start doing a brick shed, the issue you have is ventilation because it gets too warm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
have to
Yeah,
work
they
on
do
it.
hold heat brick.
Yeah, especially if you use fire bricks as well when you nick them off the quarry lands.
Yeah,
Just use-
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah,
definitely-
that's it.
It's like being in a furnace, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dear. Sorry, that's a bad joke, but yeah, that's one way to cremate somebody, you know what I mean? It's great balls of fire. And on that note,
On that note, he's got to clear off now. Yeah.
yeah, you know my timing by now.
Yes. Yeah.
I've got to be on
That is
radio
the
for
case,
9.
Doctor. Yeah.
I know, in fact, 7 tomorrow, isn't it? Is it 7 tomorrow? Yeah, it should be 7.
I believe it
o'clock
is.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, the time's going quick this week.
I might,
yeah,
even,
7
I
o'clock.
might tune
7
in
till 10.
tonight if I'm awake.
Yeah, if you're awake, yeah, Baby Bouncer, I remember that one. I have about 20 people regular now on a Saturday morning and about 25 on a Sunday. People love the Christian rock music I play on a Sunday. Like crazy that on a Sunday. Metal sheds are the really hot in the summer and really cold. Yeah, the problem is with that crypto with Scottish shed at the moment, it's got more ventilation in his metal one, so he'd be all right with that one. It's just he needs
The
underfloor
doors
heating
don't
in.
close properly.
That's it. He needs underfloor heating in the other one, wooden one.
I don't know what it was when I had my metal shed. I had a massive ladybird infestation inside of it.
Yikes.
There was ladybirds everywhere. Like the eggs were hatching. They were nesting in there.
Right.
I've
Anyway,
started to see a few
On that note,
inside my wooden
I'm going to
one now.
go. Thank you very much for the next hour. Yeah, it's all yours. Whatever you need to do, you've got the office key. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, backwards, if you do want me anytime, or Scotty or Ash, there's an office. You're more than welcome to come in the office anytime on your mobile. Anytime. Joe, the same. Crypto, anybody like that. Anybody wants to come in the office anytime. It's usually open about 9 in the mornings most days. And if you want to come and talk, or you want to come and have a natter, if you're bored, you know what I mean? If I'm on radio, you can come and see me do what I need to do, you know what I mean? So
It
You can
depends.
see him jigging about behind the scenes.
yeah, you
everyone-
do. That's a problem. When
And
I
disappearing to go get food.
I
everyone's
eat
so
more
close
on the
in this
stream than I
office.
should do.
Yeah.
Especially tomorrow. I've got that planned.
Mhm.
Full English breakfast is why you're having your radio. Take it easy, lads and ladies, and take it easy, everyone. It's in the biz.
All right, see you later.
Bye, mate.
Quiet one tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it normally is my streams anyway. But, I was halfway through repairing, well, nearly finished actually, being precise, repairing one of the mowers. But I was waiting on a part to turn up. Took like 4 days to turn up, by which point I was full on into doing this shed build. So I was like, yeah. And obviously things are here, there, everywhere. So it's kind of not a case of I can't go, oh, just pull that out, put that back together again. Because honestly, I'm not sure where the magnetics parts tray with the bolts have gone. So yeah, I need to locate that. It can't be that far because it was on top of the mower.
I was having that problem today. I was taking stuff apart and forgetting where I was putting stuff at. I knew it was over there,
'cause
but now it's not.
I tried to get the mower to start, but it decided it didn't want to. I think that, well, I'm hoping that's down to lack of fuel in the mower. And the thing is, I can't put any more fuel in it because I know for a fact the jerry can is in the back of the shed. I can't get to it. It's a bit entertaining at the moment because things are everywhere. Because I've kind of had to cram as much back into the metal shed as I can. But it must have been a fine art that everything was in that shed because I can't get it back in the shed. It's like, how did all this stuff fit in this shed? I can't get it all back in the shed. So I've got things all over the place in the back garden as well. So that was fun. I've got mowers that wouldn't normally be in the shed at the moment as well. I've ended up putting, watch Jordan's ears prick up here, the hater in the shed. Yeah, my old haters are in the shed at the moment, in the metal shed. So that's the first time it's been in that shed since 2019, I think. No, don't lie, 2020. In that shed at the start of 2020. Then I realised how much that engine was buggered, so I ended up taking the engine off and just putting the deck outside under a tarp. It's the only one which the tarps never actually came off because of the weight behind the whole thing. It's just like clamped down with the tarp. It's quite fun trying to move that one because it kind of buried itself into the ground. It's like, I've got a dent in the ground. Great. It has got an engine on it at the moment, but it's got height adjustment problems, so I've got to sort that out. And then figure out if that engine is going to play ball. I know it worked before I put it on it. I put a Briggs Classic on it.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't really look quite right on it, but it is what it is.
You got a spare quantum line about to stick on it.
Possibly, but I'm not sure if that quantum runs. And the other one, which is a spare, I know it doesn't run. He's in the shed.
There he is. How you doing?
Hey.
Doing good.
I saw Taylor, so I thought I'd pop up. Tell me where he's on here. No, the best mates up here.
Hey, what's going on?
Jordan, mate, you can go get stuffed.
You doing in the playhouse, Andrew?
I am, mate. I'm all just tidying up. Been a busy day.
He's had his nursery friends over again.
Yeah, mate. They've completely wrecked the place. So, what's everybody been doing?
Building a shed.
Still doing it, mate.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's getting there slowly. I just
What
got to
about you,
wait
Jordan, mate? What
on
have you been up to?
stuff.
I've just been gardening out today on the rounds. Been on another quote for another new customer. I don't know where they keep coming in from. I keep getting calls lately.
Yeah, I can't see any of their chat, so you have to let me know if anyone asks me a question.
Jason says hi. Edward says hi. I think that's everyone.
Still got a bit for support them.
Mm-hmm.
You alright, Taylor, mate?
Hey, what's going on?
How's it going?
Oh, not too bad. I was just telling these guys before I got on the panel here, I was outside working on a mower and it was a fail. The carburetor, I was just talking about the gaskets being pretty dry rotted, and I got the carburetor back on and took the clamp off the fuel line, and it just started leaking fuel everywhere.
Nasty.
So, yeah, I have to get a rebuild kit for the carburetor.
Yeah.
And it looks like the head gasket might need replaced because I got some oil buildup underneath there that I realized.
What engine is it, mate?
It's a Tecumseh. It's a 4.5 horsepower Tecumseh.
As Mick would say, that's where you've gone wrong.
I'm just trying to get
everybody will say that. Literally, yeah, they're all crap.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get it fixed up enough to get to sell it. I'm not hanging on to it.
Tecumsehs are great when they're running.
Yeah.
Did you say Tecumsehs are great?
Yeah, you're right.
Scotty,
When
mate,
they are
kick it.
running.
I have a Toro,
That'd be a
one of them
copycat.
personal pace. Yeah, my personal mower is one of them Toro personal pace ones, and it has a Tecumseh. I wish it had the Briggs on it, but
Yeah.
that's what I ended up with.
Yeah.
Well, I got a Toro Recycler that's got the Tecumseh on it, and that was perfect when it was running. Now it's playing up, and I can't get it right.
I know. See, I'm a Briggs
Switch
fan,
the
but I
engine
just ended up with them.
I might end up.
Yeah. End of the day, if it's going to cause you too much grief, not worth dealing with.
Just take that oily filter. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, next time.
That thing's definitely ready for replacement.
Yeah, man.
I use 3 goats and a cow. Okay, John.
I learned something that made me feel dumb. I didn't know, on those the classic Briggs, I didn't know you were supposed to actually saturate the filter in oil before you put it in there. You know what I mean? That you're supposed to actually put it in oil. The spongy looking filter that goes in it. I guess you're actually supposed to put it.
It depends where about you
clean
are.
oil.
Not everyone does that.
No.
I don't do it personally, mate. I don't do that.
Mainly if you're in a dusty area, that's where people tend to do
I see what you're talking about there. Yeah, to be honest with you, Jordan, mate, a lot of people recommend that, don't they? But I don't do it.
We don't really
Yeah,
need to do it here. Yeah, we don't really need to do it here because we don't really have that sort of weather or environment.
Yeah, see, it's not real dusty around here either, though. So I don't think I'm really. It's not going to hurt nothing. I don't think.
No. Exactly.
But that does make sense, though. If it's if you're in a more dusty area, it's because the oil will kind of help catch some of the dust particles. That does make sense. But yeah, I don't know. When I cut the grass, it ain't real dusty. Matter of fact, my grass is usually kind of moist. Our yard's kind of like it holds moisture big time.
To be fair, as long as you're just doing regular maintenance on it and just cleaning the air filter every now and then. Can't really
I do the just the preventive maintenance on it, but
This
Sure,
is
yeah,
coming
we'll
from,
go.
this is coming from someone who leaves all the maintenance to the very last minute.
You think so? I haven't maintained that. Come to think of it, I don't think I've actually changed the air filter in my mower. I haven't even looked at it.
I'm trying to get into the habit now of just cleaning, even just cleaning the bodywork and stuff on a regular basis.
Yeah. I don't think I've even looked at the air filter on the main mower. Yeah.
My main one, I always forget to clean the guard on my strimmer, and it blocks the the cutting blade.
Yeah.
It blocks that up. So I need to get into the habit of cleaning that now.
I need to look at my main strimmer because it is leaking a bit. And I
Fuel
don't know
lines?
why, so. No, because they're new fuel lines. They are new fuel lines and all that. I think possibly I'm thinking it's possibly the fuel caps not sealing properly. Seems to be leaking around there. Bit peculiar, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a 1991 strimmer, so it isn't exactly a new strimmer. It does runs perfectly fine, but I just have to keep putting more fuel in it every time I go to use it because it kind of chucks its fuel out. It's what it is.
Okay.
Not majorly, but it's just where obviously it's more so when it's stored, the fuel goes down. How big is it? It's 8x6 crypto. Yeah. I mean, the shed's fairly level. It's not fully level, but it's not going to be a case of I'll put a bolt down and it'll go for a wander, or the mower won't come rolling down the shed. I go, oh, okay, we're going to work on this mower, and it's running away. Ah, damn. So that would probably cause some entertainment if that did happen, to be fair.
It'll be the first time, mate.
Let's see how strong I've built the back of the shed. Yeah, the mower's just gone through it. Okay, didn't build that very strong, did I? No, the thing I'm waiting for is me totally forgetting I've got windows in the shed. Go to tip the mower up, go smash, and I go, ah. There goes one window. Extra ventilation, smash.
I was going to say ventilation.
I've got to remember that. Be cautious of that. On the bright side, at least I'm not going to go, okay, let's look at that. Bang! Ah!
Yeah.
Not a chance I did that in the old shed. Clunk me head. There it goes again. Bend
Banging
your
your head.
Hey! Closed door. Took it off the hinge again. Yeah. The doors don't close properly. They never have. They definitely don't close properly now because, well, I've moved the metal shed. It's buckled and bent. And I was a right mess. So that was fun.
If we had in the chat tonight, then anyone big?
Yeah, we got a fair few people here and there. We got Crypto, we got Sparky, we got Mark Wiley, we got John Clem, we got Jason, Jordan's typing in the chat.
Mustard too.
That strange Nightbot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, if I do that, it's going to be backlit. On a sunny day, it's going to be backlit. So that isn't going to work. Because it's the wrong side for the electrics. That's exactly what I did last time. That was my issue. The electrics were the wrong side of the shed.
Just doing one of these little tankers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks familiar. I see plenty of them.
Done about 7,000 of these.
Yeah, it's a familiar looking gas
I forgot how to do it. Can you remind me? Where did my cup go? Oops. Into that.
Yeah, I can't even see the chat. Am I supposed to be able to see a chat from my screen or?
Yeah, I can't see the chat either. To be honest, mate. I'm on a phone.
If you're on your phone,
Oh, is that
you
why?
can click on-
Okay.
if you're on your phone at the bottom, you can click on. There's a chat option.
Okay, I see that down there. Is that what you do? Just click. I'm gonna try it here.
Yeah, click on that. You'll have private chat, and then you'll have comments. Click on the comments. But you
Okay, I see.
You can't type back in there. You can't respond. You can just read it.
I see. Okay. I can't get it to go away.
Yeah, so
There we go.
yeah, because that was my main issue with the metal shed. Was the workbench was the opposite side to where the electrics were coming in with the extension lead, and I couldn't put it the other side because I had nowhere to put the electrics on that side. So bit of a pain, but it was what it was.
I ain't got power in my shed yet. Still, I've just got
Yeah, I just run an extension lead there. So
Yeah,
but my shed's right at the bottom of the garden, so I've got to run the extension lead up on the fence, all the way across into the
I'm
house.
quite fortunate because I've got an outdoor electric socket
Yeah,
next to the shed, so I can just run the extension lead from there to the shed.
I want to put an outdoor socket on mine. Make it so much easier.
And it's even more closer now because the new shed's been built closer to the house, and the window's level to the kitchen, so I could go, "Give us a cup of tea, Mum." The windows don't open, but you know.
You got glass windows or perspex?
Yeah, they're glass ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
For now, anyway. I'm not planning on breaking the windows, but if they do end up getting broke, but my hardware shop does actually sell acrylic, so I can replace it, and it'll probably be a bit thicker than the glass, which is in it at the moment. But yeah, for now, they are glass ones. I do need to seal at the top of the windows though, because there's a gap like that above the window. I'm just like, that's gonna get cold.
Yeah,
that's not gonna be helpful. So,
have you got an air compressor, Scotty, mate?
Not yet. That's going to be a future thing.
I need to get one too. I don't have an air
The
compressor.
thing is,
either.
I didn't have a lot of electric stuff because obviously being in the metal shed, you don't want to be chucking a load of electrics in there and then they get destroyed because of the condensation and all that. So
right.
I did have an air compressor, but mine broke a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I highly rate the those silent ones though. I've got the Hyundai silent compressor.
That's what I want to get, mate. That's what I want to get. That's what I'm looking at.
Highly rate it.
Oh, let's see.
And when I say it's silent, it is really silent.
Oh yeah, I've heard it before.
It just hums.
Yeah. Is that the one which I can get locally? Let's have a look.
I think I got mine off Amazon. I think it was. Was it Amazon?
Damn. Sure, I've seen them local. Let me just double check my sites here.
I've only got the smaller one though. I'm
What kind of sites got it, mate?
Get your mind out the gutter.
What kind of sites are you on, mate? Eh? Link in the bio.
No, they're not spicy pig.
I didn't say nothing about that, mate.
I know that's what you're applying though.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Not that one. Let's have a look here. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
It's unlike you, Andrew, to be in the shed.
Mate, I've been so busy with customers, honestly.
Dum-dum-dum-dum.
I plan on working myself to that. I don't yet have customers, but I actually have had a couple like people that live in the same area as me bring their equipment over and leave me look at it and work on it. But I don't have no steady steady equipment coming in from customers.
Mm.
Yeah. To be honest, mate, over the last couple of weeks, it's been every day.
Yeah, you got a lot of business going on, huh? You getting swamped?
Yeah, I need your help, Taylor, mate. Get over it. Get over to England.
Taylor, don't do it. Don't come over here.
Why do you say that?
You get in all sorts of trouble.
It's a mess.
Stay
It's
where
a
you
mess
are.
over
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is the old Boris anyway? Is he coping or what's going on with him?
Don't know. Don't pay attention to the news.
Boris who?
Right, that gave me an answer.
Correct
Cheers, guys.
answer. Good question. Good answer.
Probably having a party somewhere.
Probably. Yeah, probably is. And Larry the Cat will have to do another statement, won't he?
The thing is, mate, at one point I didn't realise I was having a party.
There you go, Larry the Cat. There you are.
Larry the Cat.
Oh, go away, Larry the Cat. Didn't mean to bring that up again. I was trying to search on Amazon. There we go. Yeah, that's not. What size is that one? That's an 8 litre, that one. Mine's a 20. What's that one? 24? 24 there. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a future thing is air compressor.
Henry.
I'm going to be putting LED lights up. Well, I've got an LED floodlight. So that will go probably above the door, and then I've got a light to go above the workbench as well. So I just got to figure out how to rig that one up. Hello, Henry. Yeah. Good floodlight, that. The only downside of it is the length of the wire. It's a bit short. So. That is a thing.
Was that Henry then?
Sure, I can pack it over. Oh no! Dig the frog's dead. That was a big frog, that was. So the size of a dinner plate. All right. Damn. Stupid messages. Doesn't work for me. Yeah.
So are you back to Wednesdays again next week? Or
Yeah,
are you
be
just
back
gonna
to
keep-
Wednesday as normal, yeah.
So you're not going to keep confusing us, no?
No. No.
I thought I lost my mind the other day. I was waiting. I was like, I'm sure it's Wednesday, isn't it?
I was waiting too, actually. I was waiting. I was like, Scotty,
Yeah.
Scotty's live stream is on Wednesday.
It was taking so much time doing the shed on Wednesday because I basically got the main frame built on Wednesday. Was having a right faff of a day with it because it turns out the back of the shed was quite rusted out. Not rusted out, rotted out. That's what I meant. It's because I just stinking metal then. Yeah, because it's been up against the wall. The previous owner had it up against the wall, and water must have ran down the wall and rotted parts of the back of the shed out. So I was thinking, great, I've bought a shed that's completely and utterly load of crap, basically. I was losing hope in actually getting it assembled. I ended up replacing the two side beams, and I had to replace the bottom anyway because it didn't exist.
Yeah.
I basically just made it structural.
Well, that's the good thing with the wooden shed.
Yeah, bits of the I had to undo it again because part of the shed was overhanging the base, and I was thinking, what the heck is going on here? This thing is not straight. What is going on? Turns out where I put an extra piece of wood in for the central beam, it pushed it out. So it was actually on one side, it was kind of warping out slightly.
Oh, yeah.
So I ended up having to take that out, and then it suddenly lined up. It's like, really? So I ended up having to put this little chunk of wood like that on the bottom of the middle beam because I was not replacing that beam as well. There's no chance I was replacing that one because I was like, I'm probably going to end up needing that wood for another part of the shed. So, and annoyingly, one of the 8 pieces of wood that I got was split in half when I got it. I was like, really? Dud wood. I have ended up using that bit of wood for, I think I actually used that for the middle bit. So that cut that off, cut a bit of that up and did that. So we've got there in the end. Yeah. So.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to get off here. My phone battery's at 6% now, and I'm not near a plug anywhere. So I'm gonna assume my phone's about to shut off here.
Yeah, no worries, Taylor.
But I'll
Taylor,
talk to you
mate.
guys.
Text you tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good, bud. All right, guys. It was good talking. Good talking to all you. Yes, Scotty.
See you later.
Yeah, good to see you.
You still live with you?
Yeah. But yeah, so getting there. Yeah, getting there with everything. Hopefully by next Wednesday the shed will be assembled. So that'd be good. Means I can put things in proper places. I've got strimmers and mowers and all sorts everywhere at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to moving them back because it's going to be like dead bit of grass, dead bit of grass, dead bit of grass. Just going to have bits where the mowers have been sitting for the last week or so. It's got all yellow and all that. Great.
If I was you as well, for your door, I'd try and widen the gap to about 3 foot and put a double door on.
I don't think it's going to be possible to do that. It's the only issue. I've measured up against the biggest mowers that I've got in at the moment, and they go through the door, so
yeah,
it's not too bad. I mean, I've got one mower, and it's probably, I want to say it's about 17 inch, and that goes through the door, right? So I'm not, you should be all right. They're too big a size. I'll just have to do that repair outside.
Yeah.
Do it the old way.
Well, you're keeping the metal shed as well, anyway, yeah. So you can always just go in there for one.
Yeah, I can always do it on the patio. I do actually have one other mower which is questionable if it'll fit through. But I ain't gonna drag it around to the shed at the moment because it is a weighty thing. So that one I don't even know if I'm gonna even bother trying to lift up onto the workbench because it is quite a weighty thing. So that might be a on the floor of the shed job.
Yeah, I got an old Rover. That tank I just took off was off an old Rover.
All
Rover.
right. Yeah.
Right, they're quite an old model, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've been working on at the moment is the Rover.
Of the deck's solid, mate. It's got all the paintwork still on it, so it's banging.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just done a tank on it. So hopefully tomorrow morning I'll try it and hope that can go up stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been working on is a Rover before I started building the shed. But I was waiting on replacement blades for it, so it took ages to turn up. Which is always fun. Don't. Oh, stupid bleeding thing. Do 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 do. In the process of doing the shed, I cracked my screen protector. I only had it for a week.
Oh, I'm always cracking them, mate.
The thing is, that screen protector cost me 20 quid. It's an expensive screen protector. I only had it a week. Stupid thing.
You need to get yourself one of these bump cases.
Yeah, I got a new screen protector on it now. It's tampered proof one. So, hello, WTF Mike. Oh, dear. Don't forget to breathe.
That went down the wrong way then.
Sounds like. I don't know what it is, to be fair. It's just a background.
That's my future garden.
If you're talking about that one. If you're talking about the one that's behind on the StreamYard, that I believe that's actually up Monument. If I remember rightly. If I remember rightly, that's the Wellington Monument, which commemorates the Duke of Wellington, also known as Arthur Wellesley. He won the Battle of Waterloo. And they've just refurbished the monument. You can now climb on top of it. You can climb up the steps. They're very narrow. I haven't been up. I just opened the doors again. But you got to wear hard out and have a walkie-talkie. And apparently, one person was saying, initially I didn't see the point of the hard hat, but after bumping my head about 6 times on the way up, I realised the purpose of the hard hat. Within like 10 seconds of being in, going up the steps, they bumped their head like 6 times. I was like, oh, that's the purpose of the hard hat then. Because it's a spiral staircase, so it's kind of, you end up bumping your head on the staircase above your head. And I was thinking, yeah, if best mate went up, he'd have to crawl up
Sorry, guys. I am still here. I'm just on the floor.
On the floor.
Just trying to put his tank back on.
That sounds a bit dodgy. I'm gonna do that then. Yeah. He's on the floor.
He's probably changing his nappy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably the case.
All right, don't tell everyone.
Really, he's got a little ball pit down there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just working on a slide, mate, you know? But I've got to wait till I turn 4 about that. You're at edge order, mate.
I've
Smoking
got the
away.
perfect shed for you actually in my garden, Andrew. I put it up the other day.
Is it a Wendy house?
4x4 Wendy house with a slide.
Mate, that would be heaven for me.
It was an absolute nightmare to put together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whatever John sent you must have been entertaining. Because you're smiling away there.
You don't want to know.
Oh, shit. Forgot.
Language! Yeah, I saw that. Why would that get up there?
Tidy up for a busy day tomorrow.
Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you haven't. The things I've got on here.
Mate, I
Ash's
just want to know.
artwork to wind me up. Yeah. Cheers.
I want to know what you got on there, guys.
Oh, Lord. I think Ash did that one too, to be fair. I think most of these Ash did, actually. So. Boy, I get the idea. I hate these group chats. I'm getting nothing but messages come through. I don't care.
Anyone heard from Neil recently?
No. I don't know if he's possibly a bit busy with doing the gardens at the moment.
Yeah, he does a lot of that, doesn't he?
He might be full swing in that. You don't know.
Have we tripods ready for tomorrow's video?
Sorry, am I hearing things?
You've got a video.
Mate, you can't think of it. You can't play Paul.
I'm too busy building a shed at the moment.
Yeah.
You do a video on it?
Do a video on it? No, I
would
think there'd be
consist
too
of
much swearing.
beep.
Yeah, exactly. There'd be too much swearing, wouldn't there?
It's just way too awkward to be filming. It's just been
You
way
one of these
too
for your shed, mate, as well.
I have a hose pipe.
Get one of them, mate. They're brilliant.
Is that a powder one?
Mm-hmm.
Powder fire extinguisher. Yeah.
Ooh, keep that away from your electricals.
It's just a petrol stuff, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Covers all gasoline and all flammable types.
Looks like you need it. Judging by the video the other day, what on earth was going on there with all the smoke coming out the shed? No answer. Okay.
Oh, they put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, that was off that. I can't remember that was off now. It's off one thing.
CO2, yeah, my pet. Hello, Vince.
Vincent, I'm going to answer your messages now, mate. Sorry, bud.
I was watching, you know, when you was burning off that exhaust, Andrew.
Yeah,
There was a lot of fumes coming back in your shed, wasn't there?
there was.
Vince is coming to us beyond the grave, apparently.
How you doing, Vince? Feeling any better?
Oh, dear. He's clearly never done his fire safety course.
I did my fire safety course. That was all under my. No, sorry, I didn't. I did my health and safety course. My
There's a
qualified first aider. I'm a qualified first aider. I'm also qualified.
Yeah, no, I'll be back in 2 secs.
How's it going, mate?
No, not too bad.
Sorry,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
answer your messages in a minute. I've been busy.
That's all right. I just,
Oh.
you know me. I started at my subject, and I keep going on and on and on.
Yeah. Just remember, we are live, so whatever we talk about is on here. Yeah?
Who, what, when? What, lawnmowers?
The stuff we have been talking about, we can't say on here. That's what I'm saying, right?
Have you popped up, Vince, to teach Andrew about fire extinguishers?
Yeah. I
What's
don't
the
care
big
if
black lever do on top?
Say again?
What's the big black lever thing on top do?
Press it
I
and
don't
try.
know that. Yeah. I personally wouldn't use dry powder. to be honest.
No, I wouldn't.
Or foam.
Probably that was the only one I could get, to be honest with you. What would fit nicely in the
Yeah,
workshop.
well, it covers you for the health and safety, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
Just
I
fit,
personally, I'd just use more gasoline and claim on the insurance.
just fit a halon system in the shed.
Yeah. So just,
I've got a
I'd
smoke
just,
alarm in it.
Can't
I'd
go
just
wrong
put
with
more-
halon gas.
I'd put more petrol on it and just like claim off the insurance.
I've got a smoke alarm in it if it doesn't work.
Change the battery. Yeah, I think my two.
I will do eventually, mate.
I'll be honest. I think my two fire extinguishers in my garage are both powder ones, but I got them from work, so can't knock a freebie.
I'm sure Halfords used to do CO2 extinguishers.
They do. They still do, mate. But that's what I'm saying. That they do them all, but it would only fit in my shed for that one there. Would not look nice.
Best thing to do is chuck some fairy liquid on it. That'll stop it.
So that's what I've got my fire extinguisher right on the wall, just under my second workbench.
I normally like chip pan fires, if it's especially because it's oil based as well. Most of the stuff that catches fire. Chuck some fairy liquid on it, close and as long as you're smothering the fire, you know what I mean?
Just get a blanket, a fire blanket.
But I'm working on my 2 Massports. Yeah, the other day, flipping it. Both of them need the belt drives doing them because one's 2005, one's 2006.
Yikes!
What is it, mate? Say it again, Vince.
It's a Massport Series 18 rear
Right.
roller. I was talking to a guy in America about it, and they're
Yeah.
not the best for striping lawns. And I said, get yourself a Massport because they're absolutely brilliant. Anyway, a friend of mine wanted his doing, so I changed the belt on it. Well, I'm waiting for the belts to come, but I took all the parts off his because it's the same as mine. Took the pictures off mine, and then put his belt back on, and because his rollers were seized up. So I freed it all up, and then when I went to put the belt back on, it looked like something else, mate. When I went to put the belt back on, it seemed a bit more belt there than there usually was when I took it off. So whether it was just because it was all gunked up and all that, it was stuck in the position, I don't know. But so I put some because it was all cracked and all. I put some PTFE spray stuff on it. I think I might have stretched it a bit, or it might just be stretched anyway. I don't know. But I've ordered 2 new ones anyway, so one for mine, one for his. So, but with the year difference in it, mine's got the V-type belt on it, and this other one's got the tooth type belt. So, for what it's worth, I'm just going to put the 2 V belts on it. I think.
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Yeah, because they last
I
longer.
see what
For
you're
one thing. Yeah. They
Yeah,
last longer. For one thing. But, is that your living room in the background there, Gordon?
Yeah, it's
Hey,
my new apartment.
It's in the apartment, yeah.
Very fancy. Very fancy.
Yeah.
I thought I'd join you up in Four Oaks.
If Jordan's lying, you might as well lie as well. That new brick wall you just made.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jordan,
just
mate.
thought-
Don't Jordan. Don't tell a lie, mate. That causes trouble on YouTube.
But yeah, been working on a few
People
lawnmowers.
take that too far.
So, I'm a hater. I've got on top of that hater. I'm just waiting for the bottom oil
Scott
spill to
Shed.
come. So what you been up to then? What you been setting fire to, Scotty?
Oh,
I've not set fire to anything yet.
he's had
I've
you
got a
again,
lot of
mate.
wood
He's
to
had
set
you
fire
again.
to. Yeah. I will be having some wood to set fire to. So
Yeah.
I have a nice big bonfire at some point.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
I've got some old pallets I need burning. So
Well,
the guy next door to
rotten
me
bits
just had
of
a
wood.
new one. Them log fires put in. I think log burners. I'm thinking, I wonder if he can burn that. But apparently, this the crates that I've had got some kind of special stuff on it, so you can't burn them.
All right.
So I thought, well, that's great, isn't it? So I've took each individual panel off, so it's like strips, and I'm going to try and make a bit of like a picket fence with it, I think, for the garden.
See you later, Crypto.
Cheers, Crypto.
So who's in tonight then? Just us, and who's on? I ain't seen who's on the chat.
Yeah, man. It's just literally us.
Chat's
None of the
popping
regulars
tonight.
not coming in. How comes you're on tonight, Scotty? Anyway, not AJ.
Because I didn't go live Wednesday. Ash went live
Yeah.
on Wednesday. I
Yeah,
still ended up going up on panel.
yeah.
And Ash is in the pub at the moment. So yeah.
Probably spending his 13 grand, is it? He had. So
He's live next Friday for birthday bash.
Yeah.
So he's going to be drunk during that. So
That's going to be interesting, that is.
yeah.
fair play to him. We only live once, might as well
Well, I'm
live the
going
way
to
you want
be
to live.
in the. Most likely, I'm probably going to be in the pub at the start of this stream because I got to go
Mm.
to one of the pubs because we're looking at potentially moving venue for the Legion meetings because, well, the current venue is not exactly the most practical.
Yeah.
It's a very large football club, and we're lucky if we get 10 people attend the meetings. So it's kind of
Yeah.
counterproductive us going to a large location for like potentially tops 10 people. Most of them it's like 5, 6. You know, plus it's not the most accessible. They have got a accessible door, but there's a lip like that to get over, which is not fun for mum to get in with a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So it's not the most practical. And the main function room, there's like a very large step, and they've got this wooden ramp, which is literally like that.
Yeah.
So steep. It's like, no. So we are
not coming down, but not going up.
No, going down, it's a terrifying bit, and going back up.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny you should say that. I've got to remodel the ramp that I put in the garage for the father-in-law because he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And that's too steep. For the father-in-law can't physically push him up the hill. So,
well, mum's got an electric wheelchair and it.
Obviously, didn't have you in mind. They just had a generic ramp to put in. So, I've got some sheets of checker plate, and I'm going to take him into his works and get them all made up properly, like so.
Yeah.
Because they say it's too steep, even like inside, if it's too steep, it's not going to go up, is it? You're just pushing against yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we're going to be looking into this venue, seeing if that's going to be an improvement and more practical. So, AKA, we're going to go there, look around. I'll also look at the ramp, see how steep that is. Then we'll just get drunk.
Jordan, you
right, guys, I'm going to shoot. I've got to get up early in the morning, so I'll catch you guys later.
Okay.
See you later.
See you, mate. We'll show you. Have you anywhere near Hales Owen, Jordan?
Am I near Hales Owen? No.
No, shame really, because I was on Facebook Market today. There's
Yeah.
a guy selling 11 brand new Mountfield lawnmowers.
Okay.
70 quid each.
70?
70 quid each. I thought, oh, this is a scam or something. But I've been on, it's got his address and everything on it. So, don't know. It must be like liquidation stock, I don't know. But
I may not be near Hales Owen, but I can drive.
Yeah.
He's driven to Wales.
I drove all the way to Wales to pick up a Scarifier.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, if it's a decent and they're hard and far to come, I'll get words at me. They're very hard to come by, so a good Scarifier, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
because I've been looking on for a friend of mine who's got a big property. He says you can get the electric ones, but they don't last 5 minutes. He says, you know, he wants a big petrol and like the not the billy goat sized ones.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, it was the Hater one I went to get.
Yeah, I've seen the Hater ones. They're quite big. They're about the same size as a billy goat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But mind you saying that, billy goats come in about 4 different sizes. But
I picked that up for just over 200.
yeah, that's all right.
So
plus the travelling costs. Mind you, but I don't suppose petrol was that expensive then.
Well, that's I haggled it down just because I was having to travel to Wales.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like all the best bargains for Market Book Place for lawnmowers at the moment is in Dudley and Wolverhampton. So, all that way.
Yeah.
And some of the lawnmowers have been like selling for 15 quid, and one of them I seen what was wrong with it. He said he can't get it started. It's all over the place. And when he showed you the pictures, when he tipped it up, you know the blade on the boss is flicked over, so it's not sitting on the boss properly.
Yeah.
So, me being as honest as I am, sent him a message saying the reason why it's not running, mate, is because your blades, it's like having your woodruff or your keyway is probably damaged as well because you've hit something and it's spun over. You know what I mean? So,
someone had it oopsies.
I seen that earlier.
That's local to me, as in my area.
Is that lorry?
Yeah. Lorry got stuck in a on one of the streets.
Well, someone's getting sacked in the morning.
Anything in it?
I don't actually know.
Yeah, because that'll be empty.
I did see the news article,
that would have been empty.
Yeah.
In fact, where I used to live,
the
whole truck would have been on Marketplace by now.
There's a road closure in the area, And what a lot of people are thinking happened was he misunderstood the road closure, thought it was actually before the trading estate, and decided to take a detour.
Through country lane, country farmer line, tractor tracks.
Yeah. Where is it?
Yeah, that's the only downside I found about these inbuilt car sat navs. They're a bit skew with sometimes. They take long before it comes up on the map. That's why I always take Google Maps with me.
Google Maps or Waze I use sometimes.
Say again?
Google Maps or Waze I use.
Yeah.
Waze is a good one.
Yeah. So what have you been up to this week, Mr. Jordan?
Working and gardening.
Yeah. So I've just been stripping lawnmowers down.
Yeah.
But ones I've been like assessing, I'll keep that. I'll have that one for part. I'll scrap that one off. You know what I mean? Just make some room. Really. Nobody. That's one good thing about my wife. She doesn't bitch at me about things like that. But I just don't like them sitting around for too long because, yeah, when you got kids and that, you know them like falling over them and all that. So.
Oh yeah.
There's one going in Canberra for 15 quid, and I had the body for it, and I had the engine for it, but not the body, and it was a Mountfield engine on it. And I thought, oh, I can keep that, mate. I says, I'd rather pay you the tenner for just take it off Facebook if you like.
Yeah, it was a car transporter carrying 9 cars. Got stuck down a narrow country lane. A resident spotted the lorry whilst walking their dog and was shocked to see it wedged on a lane. I just couldn't believe it. Why would such a large vehicle try to go down such a tiny space? You can tell how much entertainment there is in my area, can't you? They're just like, there's a big car lorry stuck in the lanes. Breaking news. Made the BBC News, that did. The vehicle is thought to be waiting rescue and is only blocking access to a very small number of homes.
Yeah.
It's going to be a massive job pulling that out. The front of the vehicle is jammed right into the side of the lane.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, when you think about it, there's a lot of places that are like that, all rural places that have got garages in, and if it's not say like a company who works for a company like Ford or Jaguar, they're transporting 9 of their own cars. It could be a private, like an auctioneer's, who's been delivering cars to a certain place, and he's probably got obviously mixed up on the old sat nav and took it down that country lane, thinking that was the main road to go stop that particular garage.
Apparently, it came from Scotland.
Well, they should be used to roads like that.
But you would have thought so, but
he's probably seen on his sat nav and seen if he takes a left here, it takes 20 minutes off his journey.
He switched his brain off. Yeah, switched his brain off. That's what it is.
Or he probably thought, I don't want to do anything now for the rest of the day. I'll just park it in here, make it I'm stuck.
No, it generally was stuck. I had to dig it out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go get the tractor because I don't think this is going anywhere.
What are you applying?
I don't know, but when I used to live in a place called Nuneaton, I had a few cars pulled out of ditches in there when we've been racing down the lanes. Don't call it Heartbreak Ridge for that. What's it called? Ridge End. That's it. We used to all race, and there used to be a tight left-hand turn. And the amount of times I've clipped that when it's been raining and ended up in a ditch racing. Just like, normal cars, just like in the lanes. Great fun.
Hello, DNR.
But you don't. I wouldn't dare try it these days. Not in the cars we have today.
No.
Yeah.
Suffocated by airbags.
That's it.
And the last time I put a car, one of them in the ditch down by there, was an old Mark II Fiesta, and I hit the corner, but I didn't realise there's a sign. It had been raining, and it was a proper deep pothole. The whole side of the car had gone in. Clipped the side of it. Didn't correct it quick enough. Caught the wet part of the grass. Slid sideways in between two trees and a ditch that was full of duckweed and water. And just managed to climb out the side window and went back the next day with a tractor to go and pull it out. And gone. Completely gone. Sunk. And even the farmer said, if it's in there, it's in there for good.
Bloody hell.
You're not getting that back. So I'm going to spend another £4.50 on another car. So yeah, quite a few lucky escapes, cars on roofs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, funny when you're young, but not when you get a bit older. And do you know the old A5 road down towards Tamworth?
Yeah.
We used to go there used to be a big meet down there at one time, and then we used to go back to the Bassett's Pole before the bikers took over it. Bikers go down there, don't they? We used to all go down there with all our little souped-up cars. Used to love it. That's how I cut my teeth on cars, actually. When I was a young lad, my dad had a car, but when I was about 16, 17, we used to hang around all the guys used to like fix all the cars up and all that and do racing and on the back street racing. Wow. You know more in there than you do in college anyway.
Yeah.
Because you fix it on the spot. There's none of this we'll take it to a garage and get it fixed.
Yeah.
Especially at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's an early start for you. We used to finish by 3. We were getting pissed up by then. I'll tell you some, I won't say serious money, but there was some good money made on people who used to throw the money. You see these programs on the TV where they've got like races for money?
Yeah.
We used to do it out of that, but it wasn't big like that. We just like, 20 quid like tops and see whose car would come out the fastest, And we used to have like short drag races and we used to take the old cones off the road and make like little courses and stuff and weaving and stuff like that, just bet each other out who can get through them first and without knocking any cones and all that crap. Just improve your driving skill. Handbrake turning, fishtailing, or tank slapping, you call it.
I had a race once for a car sub.
Well, I took a bloke, and I don't think he's ever got. I think that's where his grey hair came from. Was going. I don't know if I told you this one before about Corley Rocks. We went to pick an electric scooter up for his lad for Christmas, and this guy was going out the next hour. It was an hour and a half drive away. So I said, I know a shortcut. I took him through Corley Rocks. And Corley Rocks is a thin, and I mean, just big enough for one car.
Yeah.
I was taking him down there. He said I was doing 100 at one point, but I don't believe that. I think I was doing about 75. But he was absolutely on the, trying to climb up the car, thinking, you're a freaking nutcase. But it was a good shortcut. Got there on time. The guy had the scooter for us. So job done. But I'd been a bit miffed if I got there and wasted all my time in petrol getting there and he was out. No more. Yeah. He probably broke into his garage and took it. Yeah, there you go. So I've changed now since then.
I remember once it took me, it was about half an hour to get from Birmingham to Worcester. Down the M5 before all the average speed cameras came in.
Yeah. It was good old days. I had an old Mark II 2-litre injection. It was souped up and all that. This guy got a speeding ticket and he couldn't afford to pay the fines because he had that many. And he says to me, do you want to buy it off me? And I did. Right. And I'll tell you something, man. I had a bloke in the GTI who was going to Scotland with one of my ex-girlfriends, and we had a race up the motorway. And when we pulled up at the next the rest station, he says to me, what are you going with that hood? I went, I don't know. He said, and I popped it open, and he said, that's been, in them days, what the class has been Mac. He said, that's not your conventional. So that's like what the police have. You know what I mean? I goes, that probably explains why I burnt out 2 fucking fuel pumps then. £125 each there was, these fuel pumps.
Yikes.
Need to go in the back. They can go in the front, needs to go in the back. So I think the last time I got one was out of a Colton, an old Colton.
Yeah.
That lasted a while because it was built for like that heavy kind of duty work. But the normal Cavalier fuel pump couldn't keep up, just dry them out.
Cavaliers
And that looked just completely a plain looking car. When you looked at it, it just looked like any old blue Cavalier on the road.
Hmm.
And then I did buy an ex-police car. The 1.8 LX Cavalier LX.
Yeah.
It's all right, but they're obviously not souped up when you get them. But I don't know what they do to them when the ex-police cars in them days. But it ended up I sold it, and then the guy who had it off me used it to do a shop job. And when the car was picked up on the camera, they came to me because I was one of the owners to see if I could recognise the car because they had it down at the police station. And I said, yeah, I can tell you now. I said, I done the rear brakes on it. And I said, I know if I do any job, I always put my initials on it.
Mm.
So would you just like to spot it if you've seen it? I said, yeah. And I said, and he took the rear shoes off. And just in the top corner, I brushed it off, got all the crap off it. And engraved on it was VP. I goes, there you go. Right on the very spot I put it. He goes, okay, that'll do us. Says, but went down for a bit more evidence. And apparently he was a bit of a notorious shop, ram raiding.
Yeah.
Getting stuff out of it. The trouble is, he's an ex-police car, idiot. So it was known by the police force all around, wasn't it, really?
Oh, yeah.
This is what I've been working on. Got a picture of it here. It will go on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Got 2 of those. But where the engine is there, underneath, there's the 2 guide rollers. And you have to take the engine off because they were seized up on both of them because it's a crap place to put them. Because the shield to put over the top of them, there's like a 1/4 inch gap each side, so all the grass goes in there as well. It was all seized up, so I take them all out and clean them up, unseize them, and I think that's why the belts are stretched on them because they're trying to run through the tension when it was on full lock.
Mm.
Yeah.
So ordered 2 new ones, so see how I get on. And that heater I was working on that was overheating, that was fixed, but
What was up?
because it was I just put a new oil seal on the bottom because it was leaking on the oil seal again. So I checked the crank and it's not bent.
Yeah.
So he said it goes like a train when it's going. He said, but it just kept cutting out. So I changed the coil on it.
Yeah.
So it ran out okay after that. So then I noticed oil coming out the bottom. The thing I thought, well, probably because it's been getting hot and hot and hot, it's probably done something to the seal at the bottom. Hopefully, because we checked the shaft and it seems to be fine. There's no there's a little bit of rust before the seal goes in.
Yeah.
I cleaned all up nice and shiny, and it just seems to. We just put it down. It was because it was overheating.
Yeah.
We might have damaged it a bit. So, and that was a brand new seal as well. I was a bit miffed at that. So, we'll have another go at that when it comes. And the 2 belts for that one. I've got 2 other mowers for sale at the minute, but I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate for them to sell. But one guy asked me for a quote for doing it. Just change the oil, the spark plug, and the fuel filter on his thingy bob. And just because I know him, I might just say, just get the bits and I'll throw them in for you. It'll take about 20 minutes. And again, on a bit is old, so I don't have he's old and he served in the military, and I'm a bit soft spotted for people like that, like the NHS and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I did talk to Andy about it earlier, and he told me what he charges, and I thought about what I quoted him. So, but I'm having to like, because he like served in the old military. I thought, you know, if he gets the parts, and he lives down the road from the red, I can just chuck him in. But it's a Briggs and Stratton, so it's only probably like a 20-minute job of that for the right tools. So I'm more on your. As I said to you, I don't normally do services on lawnmowers, just a service. I've normally got bigger jobs to do, and I usually chuck the service kit on afterwards and just add it to the price. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know what to do. So what's Andrew up to tomorrow? Has he got like Teletubbies on early in the morning he has to get up for? Or?
Don't know. Possible.
Probably.
Might be working. Where's your cuddly toy tonight? You normally have a cuddly toy over your shoulder.
You know what? I've had a busy evening. That's the best I could get.
I'll leave the octopus. I've been dog sitting today. Next door neighbours had to go to Essex, and I've been dog sitting their little Labrador. It's a lovely dog. He's because he only lives next door. When I was letting him out in the garden, my two were going freaking nuts. My two Springer Spaniels.
Yeah.
Saying, what the heck are you doing over there?
Traitor, get over here. Yeah.
Well, one of them tried to jump over the fence to us. You know what I mean? But there'll be no garden left. You know, Springers are like when they're playing. They've got no direction, have they? They just bump into everything. Have you got any pets, Jordan?
3 cats.
We got a cat. I don't know where the frick it's gone to.
And
Technically,
I've got an adopted 4th cat. There's a ginger one that keeps appearing in my garden lately, and
we had 2 cats. One called Snowy. I paid extra cash for the RSPCA just to run. Well, they're not technically supposed to keep them, just for give me a heads up when the first time it came in, and that went to live up the house up the road because we had just got the first Springer then, and the kids were mauling it to death as well. So that went to live up the road. Yeah. All right. And so that went to live up the road, and then we bought its name was called Snow White, so we changed it to Snowy. And then we bought a black and white one, and it was called Cat Damon. So I said, no, I changed his name to Bobby. I called her Cat Damon. And he's gone missing now, so. But then again, we've had a few leaflets come through our door just lately about missing cats in the area. So the thing is, I live very near the railway lines, and it's notorious for cats not coming back after they've been hit by a train.
Yeah.
We have a lot of wild cats around by us as well, obviously with the rats and the whatever.
Yeah.
And the foxes that hang around. It's like having a wildlife in your backyard. A zoo.
Yeah.
You used to have a hedgehog that pops in the garden every now and then. I ain't seen it for a while.
We've got high walls in our garden, so obviously with the railway lines, and we don't see any hedgehogs. But we've had the foxes jump over and the small mice that come in.
Yeah, we get the foxes. I like the foxes.
Yeah,
I love watching them in the mornings. It's like they play Tig, don't they?
Well, up by the school by me, there were about 8 foxes at one time, just milling around. We see them running down the street when I'm taking the dogs to walk. It's like you see them start running down the street and all that sort of thing. So. And when I was in Devon for the 4 days, I seen rabbits, hedgehogs, foxes. I seen more wildlife in that caravan park.
And a wild haze machinery poking over a hedge.
Hello. What are you doing, Hayes? Oh, don't mind me.
We've got more chance of wandering.
Get back to the workshop.
It's right near Andrew where I went, the Devon Cliffs.
Oh, that's a scary thought. No, Lord's last week, what was it? Saturday, I think it was. I was briefly crossed the border into Devon, got
Yeah.
some wood, and came back again. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, literally, it was a case of I needed to get. Well, I didn't actually end up needing to get that wood in the end, but because I haven't used it, but it'll come in use for sorting fencing out because got some fencing to sort out at some point in the future.
Well, it's best buying it now because I know a few people who own the wood sawmills by us. And, Jordan will tell you. They reckon that the price of the wood's gone up 3 times the amount in the last few weeks.
Oh yeah, it has.
So
yeah, it keeps steeping up. Yeah.
Well, everything does at the minute. Tarmac's the one at the minute.
Well. Yeah.
Everything's gone up recently.
I've got a side fence panel to sort out, and I want to get fence panels along the front because it's just too open and the kids going on the grass. That's annoying me.
Just before I went away, I was helping out the park. Somebody asked me about a fence, 6 foot by 6 foot, like the normal fencing you buy.
Yeah.
And, says, how much you paying for it? He went, oh, last time I bought one, it said £15. I said, well, treble that. Says, they're about 25, 30 quid now, easily. He went, nah, the way. And he came back and he went, you were right. I said, yeah, because wood is that, And the guy who sold it him, that wood panelling's probably been in there before the price hike went up a year ago. So, because he buys it in bulk, obviously. But
yeah,
there's got to be people like these old railway sleepers and that they get stacked up in yards. They must be making a mint off those now because they must have bought them in cheaper.
Yeah,
say 2 years ago because they last a good few years, don't they? When somebody goes and buys them, the money they're paying for them now, they must be making a profit off it.
6 by 6 fence panel. You're looking at 35 quid. I've just had a look.
Yeah. I said to you, didn't I? They're not. The rent's going to be like this for the next year. Then everything's going to start coming down. I went, yeah, right. I said, it's unless it's petrol, you don't really ever see anything come down in price.
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, when you was buying stuff, say 10, 15 years ago, that went up in price at one point. And they said, "Oh, that'll come back down again," but it don't. That's why the world's in such a state it's in, and why everything's so expensive because they put the prices up, and to make the money back they lost, they keep the prices up.
Yeah,
they don't put it down. Yeah.
And then they don't pull it down because the next hike is then, oh, this is going to cost even more now because something else is running out. So prices don't come down. They just con you to thinking you have.
Yeah.
On about fuel now, does anybody say anything about they're going to bring the new E-type fuel out again, higher than the E10?
I heard that.
E15 they're looking at now.
Fun and games.
Yeah, I think we want everybody to run the cars and corn oil.
I still say as long as
it's not that. It's because they're trying to get electric cars to be a thing, aren't they?
Oh well, yeah.
But they're death traps on wheels. You don't hear the damn things until they're literally on top of you, and just been run over by an electric car. Great. I had one the other day. I didn't hear the damn thing. It was like, yikes! Where the heck did that thing come from?
Them Teslas, freaking heck. They're like stealth machines, aren't they? Yeah. Mine's
a guy that was trying to charge it up, right? It's hilarious. Because just
but the thing is,
4 or 5
when I used to work for like Land Rover and Jaguar and all that, even in BMWs, there's a thing called a harmonic that makes the sound of a like a more engine. Yeah. And why can't they put them in electric cars? Gives it the engine sound, but not the engine itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
because then they'll start talking about noise pollution, then, wouldn't they?
Yeah, got a bunch of charging points that have been put in one of the local car parks. It was actually on Tuesday. The guy was trying to charge his Tesla up. He's like, "Oh, look up me! I've got a Tesla. I want all this, Look at all
bee's knees. He couldn't
Yeah.
charge it because the damn things aren't commissioned yet. They're not functioning. It's hilarious. It's like, oh, they don't seem to be working. So he then drove off under his death trap and wheels. Can't hear a thing
I'd
coming
have
out.
knocked on your window and gone, hybrid. Bit of both, mate.
Yeah, he's literally just bought the thing and he can't even charge it. It's hilarious.
I wouldn't mind a hybrid. I wouldn't go fully electric.
I tell you what, hybrids are all right. I mean, I've got a Grand Tourer, the GT one, and it's not as for the size of the engine that's in it. It's an 1800 engine in it, but if you put it in battery mode, the engine kicks in anyway if your battery's getting too low. So
Yeah.
it's got like a fail safe in it, but you can just drive it on normal D, and you can just drive it on petrol all the time, like, you know what I mean? But we drive it around most of the time in just the battery mode. So, but driving down to Essex, when it was nice and long on the motorway, I used to get in battery mode. Because the thing you got to watch out for now is as they're getting more powerful, and a lot of these car companies are not doing it now. Tires, you're gonna need more tires because of the torque on the electric engines. It wears the tires down quicker.
Yeah.
And the other thing is brake parts. So if you're going fast, if you've got more torque when you're braking, because it's charging your car up whilst you're braking as well, it puts more stress on the brakes.
Yeah.
So that's another thing they've got to look at. So, but at the moment, even the adverts are saying these are like recommended for electric cars because they're realising now that the tyres don't last as long. The ones on my car, I must say that the Continental, they haven't lasted as long as I thought they would. They've had to be changed out.
Yeah,
and I don't think they're that cheap either. But we use ours. I've got a little 108 as well. I use that for like pottering around the town and stuff. If we're going on long journeys, or the wife works for a care home, which is quite far away, we use the hybrid for that.
Yeah.
But, I prefer a little 108 to be honest. It's zippy, it's nippy, gets me from A to B. And parking, it's not a problem. There was a bigger cars. You got to find a bigger space. Because some of these car parks are about car sharing, isn't they? And when I was on about that, I thought, what, people sharing cars? No, what they're on about is making. Say you got two like smart car size cars. If you're both going, say, to the train station, to the same place, you come back home at the same time. You both park it in the same bay.
Slot, yeah.
Yes, but it makes more space then for other people rather than using two half cars using 2 spaces. So
yeah,
what car parks need to start doing is widening the bays as well.
What car parks need to be doing is start going up. Because they usually build like 1 or 2 floors, especially where I live in Mere Green. They got one floor down there for the train station, and we could really do with 3. You know what I mean? So they're all parking out in the street and everything like that. So it becomes annoying then.
Mm-hmm.
Many a time I've come out the drive and somebody's parked on our drop curb. I've actually pulled somebody's car out of the way. I found out they was at the train station. Hoofed it out of the way. I don't give a shit who finds out about it. It's in front of my house. I need to get out in case there's an emergency. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got no consideration. Some people. There's a Chinese guy. He parks right on the corner where the double yellow lines are at the school every day. Drop his kids off, and the people have told him loads of times, "You're not supposed to do that, mate. You're not supposed to do that." And he just like looks blank, stares blank ahead. So, the week before we get broke up for the school, I got a load of cones from the up at the park and just put them around the corner so we couldn't get in there.
That's one way of doing it.
Yeah. Trouble is, though, you have to keep going out every day to do it after that. So when the school's back, But it's I don't do it just as spite. It's so dangerous. My lad was run over by the school road by that corner because when you come in, because they park both sides, you can't see out that T junction.
Yeah.
The kids are all crossing over, and there's cars come just bombing down the road.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's stood on that corner, obstructing that corner, and he can't see where he's going, I'd rather him be inconvenienced and have to drive a bit further down the road than have my son run over again by a flipping driver. Who, even if he's taking his time, it's not his fault because he's technically obstructing the view.
Yeah.
But what can you do?
That's it.
They keep changing the rules of the bloody road anyway. They've just changed one of the highway codes for the people who've got these robot cars.
Yeah.
Apparently, I didn't know this, but if you have a crash in one of these automated cars, you are liable. And you've got to change the highway code, try and change the highway code to say it's the company's fault rather than your own. So, weird, isn't it?
I don't trust them cars anyway.
But they do work. It's got to be the future.
Well,
I mean, but
it's lazy driving.
But it just takes the fun out of it.
Mm.
I remember watching. What was the first film I ever watched? Remember, really, was Total Recall when we had that Johnny Cab.
Yes.
And I said to my missus, I said, you know something? That somebody will turn up like that, a robotic like driver, and have somebody in the seat that like a bit like that, so you feel more humanised to it.
But
and automatically driving you places.
What these manufacturers need to realise is every single robot movie out there, the robots always turn on us.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Except for Johnny Cab, he threw up, didn't he? Hope we had a nice day. Yeah, but it's all there. It's like when I watched Terminator, I thought, you know what? That's not far away at the time when I watched it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And RoboCop was the other one. When I watched RoboCop, I thought that's more feasible than the original RoboCop was more feasible.
The original was better than the.
Yeah, well, that's more feasible because it's body armor over an exoskeleton, wasn't it? So, didn't look like the Terminator was all like a skeleton kind of thing. It was more realistic, what we could probably manage today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, good. Yeah.
The future of I was talking to a lady today about her. She bought an electric mower, Echo mower.
Yeah.
And she had the one battery with it. I said, normally, because she was in America, I said, normally they come with 2 batteries. But I thought, while she's charging one, you're mowing with the other one. She went, no, only had the one. Well, that's a bit strange. I said, because, I said, I'd have kept, she says, I said to her, I'd have kept my gas mower as backup. Because when that fails, you got something to fall back on. She went, no, I didn't want the spark plug changing and, blah, do all this and do that. I said, that's fair enough. I said, but now you've got a lawnmower that doesn't charge itself, sitting there doing nothing. It's just an expensive ornament. So, well, the dog are off. Somebody walking past.
A lot of people are going the battery route now for mowers and stuff, but
it's a good idea, but they're not quite there yet. I mean, I've said this before.
Don't get me wrong, the power's there.
It's not.
Hello, Mick.
It's keeping the power.
Yeah, some of them can perform, and some of them can outperform a petrol equipment.
Oh yeah,
but
after a while, if you go back to that same mower in 6 months' time,
the
it won't have the same power in it. The battery depletes.
Yeah, the battery life, it will just
depending on how you store it,
charging at 80%, 60%.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a Black & Decker drill I've had 4 years now, and all the batteries are dead on it. We've got about 4 batteries, and they're all dead. And for the replacement, you might as well go and buy a new drill. And it's a shame, really, because the motor on the Black & Decker drills for a Black & Decker quite good as well.
Yeah.
So it's just a bit hard to to go down the electric route when you're still having problems holding the charge. So
Yeah.
I think I'll hold on to. Eventually, we'll all have to buy some electric garden equipment, but at the moment, I'm going to hold off until I've got it more stable.
Oh, wait now. Whew. See you later, Vince.
And that's what the dog thinks of battery-powered equipment.
I don't think the dog agreed neither.
No.
How they haven't thought of, putting like some self-charging, like a dynamo system in or something.
Just stick an alternator on them and just let them charge themselves.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Something along those lines. Yeah. So like while you're using it, it's charging.
Charging as it goes.
Keeps the battery running,
Solar-powered mowers.
Wouldn't be very practical in the UK, though, would it?
Well, we only ever
At
use
times.
them. We only ever use them when the sun's
At
out.
times, yeah. You say that the other day, there was someone that was using an electric mower and it was drizzling. I was like, it's about to chuck it down majorly, and you're there with your electric mower cutting your grass terribly. He was going like that. So,
well, the other week I was out.
Look awful.
The other week I was out doing a garden and it started snowing on me, but I'd only cut half the grass, so I just had to carry on.
The thing is, the guy had clearly just started as well, because he was on like the first run. I was just like, okay then, suit yourself. I mean, it's been absolutely lovely the rest of the week. The one day that was drizzling is the day that he decided to cut his grass. So, following day it was nice again. So yeah, figure.
Well, apparently we're expecting snow again soon, aren't we?
No, I hope not. I hope not. They said that last time though.
I read the other day. This apparently this is a heat wave. It's not really a heat wave, but apparently this heat wave is supposed to be ended by snow.
Weird. As long as I get my shed on me, the roof on my shed, not my shed on my roof. That's a weird place to put your shed on a roof.
Just stick a tarp on it.
I've got a tarpaulin over it, but the thing is, I haven't got a tarpaulin big enough to cover the whole space. So I've got two tarpaulins.
You need one of the massive ones from where did I get mine? Salco.
I have got quite a big one, but it's probably got a bunch of holes in it, being realistic. It works for covering mowers, but I don't think it'll work very well for covering a shed. I only got until Tuesday when I could do the roof anyway, so once that's done, it'll be good. I can re-hang my door. There's no point putting a door until I've got the roof done. So I'm going to be walking into a damn door. It's going to keep closing on me. I was having that issue when I dismantled it to get it to mine. Because I was trying to figure out the best approach to take it apart, and the door kept closing on me. It's like, really? I might need to get a hook in my door. I'm thinking that. I want to keep my door open. Well, I'll see. I'll see how it goes. Kids walking, shining torches through windows. Great. Oh, joy. The thought process some people have, eh?
Kids out at this time.
Hmm. Oh dear.
Been a bit of a quiet one tonight, innit?
Yeah, just a bit. Is what it is, though, isn't it?
I wonder if Ash is still in the pub.
Probably. You might be stumbling back. You never know. Well, at least we know he won't be in the pub next Friday because he's
Yeah.
doing his live. So he'll be in his own bar. He's back again.
Yeah,
I'm back. I can't blame the dog. He's only doing its job. It ain't loud though.
Yeah.
You think I have a Rottweiler?
Something like that,
Yeah, she's all right. Nice, good guard dog as well. Yeah, it is a bit of a quiet one tonight. I think because of swapped nights, that doesn't help, does it? I suppose a lot of people do on AGP.
I don't think it really is down to that. The streams are very quiet recently, anyway.
And it's been warm.
In general. Yeah, people are doing their own things, really.
People
Aren't they?
down pub for now it's warmer.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's just busy lately, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, well, it's picked up again in now the season. So
Yeah, season's picked up, so it's naturally going to be a bit more like that,
Quieter.
really. Yeah.
the guy does the garden work across the road for a friend of mine. He came around for the first time in ages. I was speaking to him. I says, "Oh, did you manage to get that Ford of yours fixed?" Well, because last year on his last day there, he was parked on the road where he normally parks, and the lady down the road who drives a Merc went in the side of skimmed down the side of his car, completely missed the side of his car, took off the wing mirror of his car of his van, smacked hers, and then the car behind her must have been following it like up her arse end, and he came through and then took it off completely. And they both them all three of them were looking for a new wing mirror. So I said to him, how much is it for those Ford Transit vans? He went, they quoted me nearly 300 quid to replace it.
Yeah.
I was joking. He went, no. I said, you should have just got the part, bring it to me, and I'd have charged you a lot less than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Not even that. Just get the part, go on YouTube and do it yourself.
So if that was for a Ford Transit, well, I wouldn't love to do what the price was for a Merc.
Yeah, my Scrapman's got a Transit. It's been off the road for nearly a year now.
Yeah.
He's had nothing but issues with it. If it's not one thing, it's another. He's had the gearbox go, the clutch go within months between each other. Dodgy battery. So he got a new battery, but he thinks that battery's not very good. Starter motor's gone on it.
So we used to call them the
majority of that van's probably now been replaced, except for the engine itself.
Did he buy it from new? Or?
No, he did get it. It's 2003 plate, so it's quite an old.
Yeah, so he's probably had a bit of a battering in its time then.
Well, he's a scrap man as well, so
yeah. So we've got
kind of answers it, yeah.
Our last Ford Connect, we had it was brand new, but
imagine it's probably been battered prior to that.
I mean, we work for a recycling firm, so time it was finished being used, it looked like it was after 2 years, it was knackered. You'd think somebody had been driving it around for 20 years because we're carrying heavy metal and that on it.
Yeah,
it was just the bollocks had just been ridden out of it. So
I mean, the scrap man, he's now got. The scrap man's probably got about 4 or 5 different trailers that he now uses to do the scrap. And to be fair, because of his health, the trailer works out a bit better for him. He would not be able to throw a washing machine in the back of the van like he used to be able to. He can just about manage to do it with his main trailer that he uses. He can kind of upend it, flip it over onto the trailer and all that. So it works for him, really.
You get the scrap man round by me quite often because get quite a few bits and bobs thrown out, but the scrap guy comes round, I think he's Romanian or something like that, because he always sends his wife out to go and pick the stuff up. And she's about a bollard high in height.
Yeah.
And she's as strong as an ox. You know what I mean? I put some of those hater body shells out there when they were good. It was all like cracked and smashed and whatever. Because obviously contractors don't care what they do on the lawnmower, so they just crack them up everything. And so I put them out there anyway, and she came out, picked all 3 of them up in one go and just threw them on the back. I thought, fucking hell. There's some of them still had the rollers on them. So, he always says to me, any mowers? Any mowers? No mowers, go on. Okay, see you next time. Yeah. So there's quite a few gardeners down by me now. We've got that lawn therapy people. I don't know if that's a big company, but there's loads of them around.
Yeah.
In Birmingham. They just come round and makes you laugh because when he comes in, the bloke over the road, he comes with it looks like it's obviously a seed sower, but it's like one of them pepper grinder things. He turns the little handle on it and he shoots seed everywhere. He's got one of those. And he goes around with this chemical sprayer thing.
Yeah.
And then he goes up to my mate Paul's house and puts his hand out for his whatever money he gets paid for it. And I think to Paul, I says, I could do that for a living. Walk around with a big tub of seed on my back and spinning it around. And then putting some chemicals on it and charge you 500 quid. But, come round in a posh van. Ridiculous. Well, the best thing about it is he had his garden re-landscaped and all that by this guy. To be honest, he has done a good job, but instead of taking out the old ground, the dirt and that, putting fresh in, he left the old on there and just chopped it off.
Yeah.
And unbeknownst to Paul, when he went away on holiday, he came back after his holiday, daffodils were growing through his lawn.
Yikes.
That's his daffodil bed was there, so he's had to get the guy back in to dig out all the daffodils that were in there. So it wasn't an all expensive job for him.
Yeah, sounds up.
Daffodils, I don't mind daffodils. It's bluebells that I really hate.
Oh, that's my favourite wildflower, that bluebell, because I was born in May. It's a May flower, isn't it? Really. So.
They look nice. Don't get me wrong. They look nice, but they just pop up and
I hate dandelions. Dandelions and clover. That's my worst hate.
Yeah, I hate dandelions
and moss.
Oh, yeah. My friend's garden.
Moss.
Part of it is a whole section of just moss.
Moss.
They used to treat it, but I've just given up now.
Yeah, you can scarify moss out. It's just the dandelions. They're like carrot roots, aren't they? They go straight down.
Dandelions, they're taproot. Oh, you have
to. Is it the black horse hair or horse weed or something they call it?
Oh,
when you break it off, it just breaks off at the nub. It doesn't actually break off at the stem, but the root.
Yeah.
That's the ones I hate. And that pampas grass, as they call it, that people have.
Oh yeah, pampas grass. I think it looks nice if it's like kept under control.
Well, the flats I used to live in, before me and the wife moved here in Streetley, the block of flats there had a communal garden and had one small patch of that pampas grass. And by 4 years later, it was all over the place. There was no grass left; it was just that all over the place.
Yeah, you have to
keep it roots itself. Yeah, the monkey tree does that as well, apparently, as well, doesn't it? Reroots itself in different places. Because I know in America you can't. I think it's America you can't plant them because it actually lifts up tarmac.
Does it?
Yeah,
Wow.
the roots are that strong they can actually push up the tarmac.
Nice.
So yeah, what time are you staying on till?
I'm gonna call it at 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you got booked in this week? Finish your shed off.
Yeah, Tuesday the wood should be turning up, so I can get that done. Yeah, finished. Get
What kind of roof
refilled.
you having? It like a covered roof, as in like wooden.
Yeah, I've got the felt.
Felt, that's the one.
But what it is one side, about 12 bits of the tongue and groove have rotted out.
Yeah.
So kind of need to replace that. Else I'll go to climb up onto the roof to do the felting and go straight through the thing.
Well, I'm telling you that when you put the felting on, it won't lie properly either.
That as well, yeah. It is
Yeah.
just
Unless you fill it
awful
in.
how rotted out the wood was. So, yeah, that wasn't treated very well. I clearly didn't felt that section properly and trouble.
I think for the price you pay for a shed, and then you go back and see it in like 2 or 3 years, and they look like they've been there for 25 years.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous. Because
it's just a shame some people just do not know how to look after a shed properly. As like, eesh.
As long as you treat it once a year, and you're good to go.
That's it.
that's the problem the mother-in-law didn't do. She had a great big shed put in her garden, and she was under an oak tree.
Ian's got to redo his shed roof at some point.
Yeah, and all the leaves and all that fell on it, and it rotted away. It rotted the roof out. She ended up having to put a new roof on it and new felt. And she said by the time she had it all redone, she could have bought another shed.
That's it. Yeah.
But she's not the kind of person that goes out for second-hand stuff. She wants new all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a 10-year guarantee with my shed. I don't know.
Wow.
How that works.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, yours must be that soak heat treated stuff then.
No, it's just dip treated.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get them like heat treated, don't you? Because they dip it for a good while, dry it out, and then I think that's how they do those pallets I've got, so they can't catch fire.
Now mine's just dip treated, but one of the conditions for the warranty is I have to treat it every year, which I'll do anyway. But
yeah,
but how'd you prove that?
They can probably tell, can't they?
Do you? Yeah, but although you know when I said you have to do it every year, because like something like your car, like some places you lease a car, you have to get serviced and what have you.
Yeah.
Some days down you get serviced, and you have to take it to a certain place at a certain time, like Toyota. Say.
Yeah.
That's your proof to say that you've had it done, not them, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Pay for it. Don't they do anything like that?
No.
Bit weird, because how can they prove that you've not done it?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's 3.5 hours. We're gonna call it.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for coming along, and I shall see you on the next live on Wednesday.
Yeah. See you in a bit, mate. See you.